the Apocalypse Fallout-ish series. If you haven't watched the first one, go check it out, where we explain and go through the escape from the labor camp. And they made it out through a window, surprisingly, and not, spoiler alert, and now they descended down a gutter into a sewer that apparently lay underneath the prison camp. And now they have to navigate out of it, as well as heal up because they are gravely injured. So if you guys could just reintroduce yourselves with a short blurb about your character. Kev, you want to go first?
Yeah, my name's Ollie. I was a barkeep slash bartender slash bouncer slash something in the past. We haven't quite established that yet. But the most important fact about me is my hands are large and I'm also blind.
Very useful information. All right, Ryan Prince, go for it.
You didn't take big hands. Remember that was mutation?
That's okay. He still has big hands.
Brandon, my hands are still huge. Don't argue that fact.
Yeah.
Hello, you know what they say about huge hands.
Hello, I'm Ryan Price. I should not fucking be here. I'm a fucking scientist that's been kidnapped. I can't shoot for shit. I'm amazed I lived through that escape.
I am too.
Stand behind the monk that keeps blowing people's heads up.
Until we have guns, then it's all you.
Yep.
Until I can get some components together and craft an energy weapon, it's all you.
Yes. All right, and last but not least, Vandal, go for it.
All right, I am Vandal. I was a drug runner for a local bandit group. On my wary travel back to resupply, I was hit, and while I was camping out, I was hit and taken in my sleep, not giving me a chance to fight back, waking up in a strange hellhole that you call a labor lamp.
Yeah.
Labor lamp?
Labor lamp.
Labor lamp. All right.
Make fun of Vandal. He has very sensitive speech issues, and he will just decimate
call
you.
Go one call go one call go one call go one call go
Hey,
one
hometown.
call go one call go one
So
call
you
go.
guys descended into this dank sewer. The smell of death and just awful reeking sewage hits your nose as you guys descend. I was gonna have you guys roll an endurance check, but I'm gonna skip that because you guys have been through enough as it is. You just almost knocked onto your feet, onto your asses while you guys descend.
I literally fell off the ladder climbing down here.
Yeah. So you guys are all pretty unhealthy. So you have some light coming down from the shaft, but it's just tiny rays of light. There seems to be dim, like, electric lanterns on the side of each wall, but they don't seem to be working very well. They're just like flickering and very dim, probably not maintained since 70 years, you know.
Good sign, good sign.
Good sign, yeah. High quality stuff it is. You can see a little bit down the hall, but not very far. I don't think there's such thing as night vision, or dark vision in this game, but you all are human, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And in front of you, there is a pool of water, as you can see, and it has a culvert going down the center of the sewer. And there's like walkways on either side. The sewer itself is probably about 3 feet across, large enough that you could jump across if you have to, but it's probably a little bit too wide just to like step across easily. All right. You guys want to go down the hallway?
Yeah, before we do, can I make a perception check because I'm in my element, the darkness?
Yes.
Let's see if I can hear something echoing down the walls. We're here, I have 3 health. I'm bleeding everywhere. I've got 17 gunshot wounds. My hands feel tiny.
Your hands feel tiny and insecure.
I wanna see if something's coming.
Okay, so using your high level of hearing, all you can really hear is the rushing of water through these pipes. Lots of echoing, dripping from the side of the wall. You faintly hear the rumble of like some kind of large truck or machinery above you.
Okay.
but not a whole lot else in this situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fucking hurt. How are you guys doing? Everyone else doing all right here? Because that was a long drop.
So, just as a heads up, you can do rests in this game.
Okay.
You're gonna be able to do a rest. You're gonna want to try and find a better area than right at the bottom of the ladder where the people are.
So
I was gonna suggest we should probably
go for a while.
try and find at least a turnout where we can hide.
Yeah,
and then patch ourselves up.
I agree. Whoever feels most, not gunshot should take the lead.
Yeah.
Whoever feels the least gunshot, I should say.
I guess I'll take the lead.
All right,
All right.
strong scientist, I'm behind you.
So you guys can. There's no amount of distance that you guys can't walk down this hallway, but as you keep going, I'm just gonna kind of reveal sections at a time, so you guys can check out.
Okay.
Another
I'm staying behind
20
you.
feet or so.
We'll walk like this.
And if you guys yeah, there you go. So you see a breaking point in the flow of water in front of you going to the right, but it's going under what seems to be a grill in the wall. It's about a half up the wall, and the grill seems just like sturdy iron bars.
Does it seem like it extends down into the water?
Yeah, it looks like it goes all the way through.
Okay. And across to our left there, then, is that open area, or should there be a wall there?
What do you mean open area?
I think it just goes straight
Over here?
right.
Oh yeah, you guys can see, I guess, this about this far. It's just a tube. It's just like a. You guys can walk past that on either side. It's like a pipe.
Is the grate resting over there, Mr. Price?
It's
See it?
slightly rusting, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I want to check out what's up here.
So you just see a big pipe sticking out of the wall with looks like a control valve on it.
Okay, that's what I was asking, if this was wall still.
Oh yeah.
On that side. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just with the fog board, it looks like it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see that.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that.
Okay, I see the wall now.
Yeah, there you go.
At this point, I would like to start kind of dusting over our footprints, kind of like obscuring them, making them harder to track.
Smart, yeah. Yep.
Flash up some of that.
There is some. Well, no, there is. It does seem like it's slightly dusty on the ground, so he's just kind of brushing it as they walk, which is smart.
Him.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
No, you're
Okay, cool.
You're capable of doing that.
Failed the ability to dust off a footprint.
Yeah.
In fact, we have to carry you now.
No. You guys are pretty good.
Can I see anything past the grate?
If you crouch down, roll me a perception check.
Oh, this is gonna fit. Well, maybe not. I've got decent perception.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I succeed.
All right. Well, it's not necessarily. You're not rolling against anything. It's just more of like what you see. So I'm gonna say you see about this far. So you see, like, you are on the lower section of what seems to be an
it goes
area.
Up a level.
Yeah, it goes up a
Okay.
level.
There's some stairs.
Can I wander over to it and then just feel around and see if my manly big hand strength is able to rip off a grate?
You feel around, and they seem very sturdy.
This
In my hands. This is a good gate. It's a good gate right there.
This
a good
giant
gate.
metal grate that's embedded in concrete.
You've seen my work. You've seen what I can do. I guess
Yes,
we just keep going.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
have you tried punching it, Ollie?
See?
That's
No.
exactly right. So as you guys keep going, you get to here, and you see another alcove on the other side.
Okay.
Okay.
And that seems to be a well going all the way down into the sewer. Not necessarily the cleanest water at the bottom of this well, but it looks like it goes up back into the labor camp. That's your assumption.
Fuck
Can I-
that noise.
Can I come over right out here and climb up to the top of the sewer thing and press my ear up against the bottom of the ground and see if I can listen?
It's not a sewer, it's a well.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
like-
like a ladder right there.
Yeah, the ladder goes out of the well. Into
Okay.
the
Oh, so
you're
there's no-
assuming it's the well that you saw in the labor camp.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
In that case,
So
we're
we
gonna
should be
around this.
quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to probably stay pretty quiet.
Just a cup.
Just an idea.
No.
All right, so you guys are keeping going.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you're gonna keep walking down this sewer, and you're gonna see.
You guys want to chill here for a minute so we can hear anything while we take a rest, possibly? Or do you want to keep trying to find a safe spot?
I want to try and at least find an alcove we can turn out into. That way, if they come down here, we're not immediately in
I'm
direct
on
line
board.
of.
It's probably a good idea. So you guys keep walking, and you see some more stairs in front of you, and looks like a slight turnout where the water goes down underneath a wall again. But in front of you, you see a bedroll and some scuffed ashes of someone's presence.
Could I reach down and, assuming that Price has mentioned something about their bedroll and the scuff of ashes.
Yeah.
Can I see if the ashes are warm to the touch?
Yeah, they're not warm. They're just
Okay.
dusty ashes.
They've been abandoned. All right.
Seems like it's been
Can
a
I
long time. Even the
check-
mattress seems pretty dusty.
Can I check around the bedroll and see if I can find anything? See if there's anything laying around
Oops.
that might have been missed.
That's not what I want. Yeah. You roll a perception check.
Is that roll? How do I do that again?
You click on your
Yeah,
character
just
sheet,
click
and it's the
that.
little dice next to it.
I'm
Okay, so you notice just a dusty bedroll. There seems to be not a whole lot in it. It does look like it's usable if you want to use who knows how old used bedroll.
I mean, I'm at this point. I would like to use this, real quick. I can't be budged. I'm laying
Well-
down and passing out right here.
You guys can do a long or short rest here if you feel like it, but it's up to you.
I at least want to scout a little bit further ahead.
I am resting. You guys should skip.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna go ahead. So in front of you, there's like clearly some stairs leading up again to a little bit more elevated area. You're gonna go up the stairs. It's a little bit high enough that it kind of obscures your view, but you can do it if you feel like
Are
it.
you going with him, or you?
So
I'm just gonna climb like a few steps until like I can see what's.
you guys remember this is
or above it.
almost pitch dark, so you're basically just letting your eyes acclimate. You're only seeing about 5 or 10 feet in front of you at a time until you're
Yeah.
able to find a flashlight or something.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to see much to see far.
Yeah. So you keep going.
Yeah, I'm,
All
I'm
right.
gonna-
I
I'm-
mutter
Another
mutter
5
something about,
feet.
I'll catch up soon. I just need a couple. The monks say that rest is, and then I pass out.
So he keeps going, and you guys reach a corner, and you see a corner.
Okay.
All right,
and
I'm gonna head back then.
Yeah. There's a.
I want to
Another-
jump into the water and check underneath because it doesn't seem to be barred off.
Oh, for.
My character.
It's not barred off. It's like a wall with a tiny, like the opening the size of the gutter, going under it.
Does it look like a human could fit through it?
If you're willing. Oh, by the way, I need to mention the water is the direction of the water you're feeling is going, like, the direction you
away from
came.
us, right?
So yeah, you guys are going. So it's coming. Like when you were walking down the hallway, it was coming towards you,
Yeah. Yeah.
towards the drainage where you were standing, kind of that pool of water.
I see.
Okay. So yeah, you can try to fit underneath it if you want.
I do want.
So you're gonna put your hand in the sewer water,
Yep.
or your whole body,
Oh yeah, whole body.
your whole injured body
Yeah.
That has open wounds.
that has 7 health.
Yes.
Before he does this, I'm like, oh Tim, what is your character name again?
Vandal.
Vandal.
Vandal. Before you go spelunking, I think it's probably wise if we try and patch ourselves up and get a little rest.
I guess so, but it seems kind of dicey just to rest right next to a well and right where next to the grate that we kind of got. We should at least go underneath and off to the side. This isn't really safe.
Do you want to try and move the death machine, monk?
Yeah, I'm snoring loudly, with big hands covering my chest, holding my these batons.
Christ, this is what we
I'm
do.
angry.
We use the monk as bait when people come. We'll have an alarm. We'll have ample time.
You guys can do watches.
Yeah, we can do watches.
Okay.
Or we can just use them as bait.
I looked up the resting rules. If we want to do a long rest, we can't do anything for more than 2 hours. We have to rest for at least 8, so we could.
Yeah, but you
take
can
3
just snap
watches.
your fingers and say that's like three watches if you want to
Yeah.
do that.
I'm down for a long rest. My character is prone though. I'm out.
Think about it this way. They know we escaped. They know we were in the house. They're gonna check the sewer grate within a couple of, like, half an hour.
You guys put it
I'm-
back though.
We did?
We did put it
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I made sure to put it back.
I don't know. I'm just saying, when I think as a guard, I would check the sewers first.
I would also like to find a turnout. If you'll help me move the monk, there.
Perfect. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah,
I
this
start,
does-
like,
this
grabbing the monk
does
by the
turn-
legs.
Please
Do
tell
we-
me I'm being carried right now.
do
Please tell me
we-
I'm being carried.
I'm going to risk my life and slap the monk in the face and tell him to get up.
I'm gonna start, like,
I
making
will
them already.
just mention that you do not hear the sounds of people following you.
Okay. we don't
Like
care
you
anything, so-
you hear things echoing down the hallway. It seems like they would be amplified if they're getting closer, but you'd seem that they do not think to check here. Just as like a
Okay.
caveat.
I'm honestly gonna take this as a meta thing that there's, a bedroll here. We should rest.
I'm not saying
Are
nothing.
you all right?
The monk is on. I am here. Come cozy with the monk.
I think I'm gonna join the monk.
Monk is warm. Monk is
I'm gonna
large.
stay and go on watch and sneak around.
You hear my monk.
You're not gonna long rest. You have to long rest. I mean, unless you don't want to heal.
You can.
Well,
Yeah,
I thought we were doing watches.
Yeah, but it counts like
but-
you just say like, oh, it's 8 hours, 3 watches, and then if I decide that there's something happening in
Yeah, you're-
that period, then I
it's
would
more like
tell
it's
you.
more like someone is awake and you're
Yeah.
waiting to. You're on alert for us. You'll
Right.
wake us up if something.
Kevin, why is your dude sideways?
Because I'm
Because he's
sleeping.
laying down.
Oh,
It's on the
Okay.
bedroll. See? There. I see
Yeah.
part of the game where you deal with it. I'm awake, now I'm asleep. Awake, asleep.
Kevin, you're hella
Wait.
quiet.
Asleep. Am I? Hold on, I can make this louder.
There you go. That's better.
I didn't do anything yet, but...
It sounds
Better
better
now.
already.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Alright,
Yeah,
so
I-
I vote long rest. I vote.
Yeah, I vote long rest too.
I don't like it.
We
But
can
I'll
position someone
use-
right here.
I will actually just long rest just a bit further down, so they're the first ones to get spotted.
That's
good call.
fair enough. You can do that, sure, as long as
Yeah,
it's
I'm-
within like you know the same area.
I'm just like on top of the steps, so I have like
Yeah.
a little bit more of a time than they do.
And I think I'll literally be like sitting on a step with my back against
Okay.
one facing down the
Is
tunnel.
it safe to assume that I'm
Yeah,
up
sleeping.
first? After, because I went
Yeah,
down.
they will wake you up. Yeah.
Okay.
You just decide amongst yourselves who's second watch. I guess that would be.
I can take the last 2 watches because I got the first. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
No,
The, the blind man watching.
Yeah.
you have to take. You can only take one watch.
Okay,
Kevin.
well, who's first? Because I'm out. I've already. I
I'll
laid
take,
down,
I'll
I'm
take
out.
first watch.
I have to take a bio break. 1 sec.
Captain, you want second?
Sure.
I'll take third. Guess that gives me the longest rest time, but I'll take it. Doesn't really matter.
No, we all get the same amount of rest.
Okay, perfect.
My
Well-
Sulatab thought was to check up the well while you guys were sleeping when it was my watch, and then come back down.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah.
further down here and just check out. I wanted to see
Yeah,
this area.
the rest rules say you can't do that if you actually want to heal. But we will get all of our HP back.
I have 3 health. I want my health back as fast as fucking possible. That's why I was out. I'm like, I don't care. I'm passing out right now.
I like playing dice.
And I'm back.
Okay.
All right.
Can we say we're all up now?
Did you? Okay, so you took the long rest. So
Yeah, we took-
now we're gonna go through. You are at restored your health. So go through and fill your health up. You have all gained 1 level of. You have gained enough experience to achieve a 2nd level.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So you leveled up. What now? So you can I think you get another tagged skill. So you
get
this
another tags. We can choose to do that at like
3 or 4 or something.
9th level. We're humans, so we all get a perk.
You get a perk and you get the number of skill points. Yeah. So
All the skill points.
like Ollie, you have 17 skill points to add.
Where do those go? Under just the skill section period?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can just distribute them how you like.
Combat or support, it doesn't matter?
I
Combat
think
or support?
both. Yeah.
Either.
And it's 17 total? Okay.
Yeah. You get 17.
Write this down real quick just so I
Well-
have a note of it.
Well,
17 total.
Well, you do, because it's based off your stats,
Okay.
how many you get.
What does everyone else get?
I get 26.
Ooh.
I'm a half mutant.
My unarmed is 107 based on our calculations, not 102. Are we fine with that, or are we redoing it? 'Cause I'm pretty
No, yeah,
sure-
you can only the max is 200 for those.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And as you go, the characters you'll find will have like, there will be better and better armor, and all of that stuff decreases that. So your chance to hit will still be leveled. I mean, and it's still unarmed. It's not like they're gonna be. If you're not in unarmed range, then you're not gonna be benefiting from that, right?
Okay, how do I edit my skills?
You
so I
just
can
click
add-
on the plus minus button to whatever you want in the plus minus column.
and add it to there.
Yeah.
So whatever number's in there,
Yeah,
you
right.
add to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it's a tag skill and it's still below 100, you'll get double the points.
Okay.
If it's not a tag skill and it's below 100, it's 1 for 1.
Yeah.
1 point.
And if it's over 99, it's still 1 for 1.
will that do it automatically?
No.
No,
No,
that's
no,
why
no.
I'm telling
Do
you.
it. Okay.
So if you
Okay,
put
so
it into a
100 double points.
yeah,
and it's tagged.
only if it's tagged.
Yeah, only if it's
Right.
tagged.
So like
Yeah,
if you're
I'm
putting it into melee and you have 17 and you go to 16, you put 2 in melee. And then 15, 2 in melee.
Right.
Like if that's what you want to do.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm aware. Okay.
Okay.
Perks. So as a half mutant, I get 1 perk, but what about points?
On your first page of your character sheet,
It has a
under
number.
Under your
Yeah.
secondary skills, there will be skill points. It's based off your intelligence.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you can do the same thing. Distribute them in your tagged or untagged. And if they're
Okay,
tagged,
so
you get 2
Double.
under 100.
100 points, it'll be under 100 points. It's double points for your
Right.
Only if it's tagged. Only
Oh,
if
it's
it's tagged.
tagged.
But that was his question. Was about the tagged
Yeah.
ones. That's what I was saying it. After that, what's the next thing we get for skills?
Oh, you mean the conversion ratio?
Yeah.
So
if
you
it's
get
not tagged, it's 2 points that you have to spend to get a 1 point improvement. If it is tagged, then it's down to 1 to 1 instead of 2 to 1.
So tag skills just you don't have to spend more points to get them. It's their
tag
bonus.
skills you learn a lot faster. Essentially,
Okay.
it's something you're good at, so you learn it easier.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay. What after the skill points? What is the other thing that we upgrade?
You need to pick.
You get a perk. One
Okay.
perk. And that
Let's go
so
to the thing on that.
you're probably gonna want some strength perks or endurance perks. They're all on that page right there. It should
looking
be. Do you guys all have that?
I'll find it.
I'm looking through mine right now. Probably gonna grab some intelligence because, of course, I am.
Yeah.
What page is that on? I'm trying to find.
80 in
There
it's
we
in
go.
the 80s.
I got it.
Yeah, 70 something, 80s.
I had to control F that shit.
Yeah.
Perks. Oh, I'm already there. Haha.
Milestone perks. Milestone perks. You'll let us know when we get one of those, right?
Yeah.
Every 5,
Yeah.
10, or 9, whatever.
So basically at level 5 or 10, you can increase your one of your special skills.
Okay.
And 9.
What does
yeah.
ranks 2 mean, or ranks 1, or ranks 3?
Essentially, you can pick this perk multiple times to essentially level it up.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the max level 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and the number it's saying next to that is like if you're looking at strength perks, that is the how much strength you need to be able to take the perk.
Yeah. So like
So
if you
it's
have
like
something less than that,
4, you need at least 4 strength.
yeah, and you can't take it. So like I'll be checking. So we don't pick one that you don't
Right,
have.
Yeah. I'm aware. I'm pretty confident.
But you have a pretty high strength, so you could take at least one of those strength ones, or like a endurance or perception one, and you could definitely take a luck one.
Okay. I'm gonna read through for a couple minutes. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. May have probably just should have had done this beforehand, but whatever.
This is why I asked you last night if we were gonna get this so that I could.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh my god. Oh,
There's some good ones in there.
Yeah. This is a hilarious. This would be actually hilarious.
I just want to double check when it has like big guns, energy, and small guns. I have to get
Those are
have to have-
other requirements.
Yeah, they're secondary
all of them
requirements.
would be
Yeah.
six.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, let's see. What would you be looking at there? Extra. Yeah, it says extra requirements. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some good ones in there too. I have a feeling I know what Kevin's gonna. Iron Fist.
yeah.
As if you had enough unarmed damage, you could do an Iron Fist.
I was looking at that one. No, I'm leaning towards mine or Stonewall right now. Because
Oh, that's pretty
mine.
good. But you don't have an unarmed of 125.
Do I?
The minimum is 125 unarmed. Or did you
Do I?
I'll
Oh, no,
level it up?
I'm at 117.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta. You put it almost all of it into your unarmed. Oh my god.
Kind of ish. Wait, so mine. Oh, I see unarmed right there. I see.
I see. Nut shatter.
Wait, does the extra requirements, if it says like something like 50, 70, 90, does that mean if I have that amount, it's that rank essentially?
No, if you have that amount, you can use that. If you don't have it, you can't choose that as your perk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I want to be naked while wearing
rank
no
of
armor.
that gives me another 20.
Can I get cancerous growth?
points to
Can
spend.
I just ask that right now, please? You gain plus 2 HP during a short rest, and can uncripple or regenerate a missing limb after.
Are you a ghoul?
Oh, damn it! I didn't see the last part. Been awesome.
You are not a ghoul.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It might be game breaking, but the perk I want to be naked. Since I'm a speed demon, my natural armor is doubled. Would that be 40? I mean,
Yeah.
80?
Yeah, if it says it would be 40, it would be 80.
I just wanted to make sure because I don't want to.
What is that under?
It's under agility perks. It's the third last one. R110 or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's right, because you've got like 10 agility, so you can actually take some of the really high stuff.
Yeah, I have 10 agility. I'm speed demon, so my natural AC is doubled from AG.
What is your natural AC? I mean, what is your AC right now?
It says in my sheet 10.
What is your agility?
10.
Mutants cannot get this perk. Oh,
Yeah.
you're a half mutant.
Yeah, no.
Create this perk does not work. Clothing and under armor doesn't have server.
I would say, yeah, if you think you're never gonna find any armor that has higher than 40 AC.
To be
Well,
honest, I don't
because
really...
he's a speed demon, that would make this 80. If he takes this perk.
No, that benefit doesn't count. This is a superior perk, like as in it's one or the other.
Oh, okay, cool. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Hold on, I'm changing some stat stuff.
So
around
like
'cause I want something
it
else.
says your natural AC from agility is also doubled, but this is changing the natural AC from agility to the other. Like this is now a perk boon benefited agility. I mean AC rather than your trait.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's still a good trait, but I'm
probably gonna find armor.
Probably you're gonna find armor that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
How to make
That
sense
sucks.
of every movement.
If I put in all my points into unarmed, I'm still 1 point off to get in what I want. That sucks.
Like,
Because it would have been the best thing in the entire world. Oh man.
like, let me just give you an example. Leather rags is under armor, and it has an AC of 10.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
That definitely gives me a scope of what I'm
Yeah.
looking at here.
yeah.
Can I get awareness for my guy? You can see the exact number of hit points of everyone in sight.
Yeah. What is that under perception?
Yeah, perception perks.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were split that way.
Yeah. You could do that if you feel like it. It's gonna be kind of,
It's kind of weird, yeah.
if you feel like you want it though. If it's gonna change the way you play, then go for it.
The other one I wanted, I'm 1 point off, which makes me real sad, and that one would have broken the game.
Well, you can get.
What was that one?
next
Bootlegger?
level.
No, it was going to be Omai wa Mo Shindaru. The player must specify before they use when the attack is roll. Increase the damage modifier by 0.5 for the unarmed attack. It costs the same as the target attack weapon. So get this. Player rolls a 1d6. On a 1, the opponent's hit gets the instant death effect from the critical table.
Yeah,
The
nice.
opponent has the ability critical immunity. They ignore the perk's effect, but otherwise it would...
It's a one-shot people.
just
Yeah, you don't have. What is your unarmed?
124.
You're not able to take that.
I know,
Yeah,
that's why I was
you were
saying.
saying.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was like, yes, and then I put
All right.
everything into it, and it's enough.
You're gonna get one of these each level, so just
Yeah.
doesn't have to be too crazy studying
Yeah,
all
I-
this.
Yeah,
where
which
did-
is why I just took Swift Learner.
6.
Did you put that on your thing? Okay.
Yeah, it just gave me an extra 20 skill
Ooh,
points to another attack
nice.
skill.
That's very good one. Nice. Did you?
Yeah, so now I
put
I
those
can
in
actually
there?
Shoot. Yes, I can actually shoot. I literally spent
Perfect.
that and all of the skill points I got from this into small guns. I
is
can actually use the 9mm. Yeah.
Hey, that's a higher than 50% chance. So perfect.
What is DT?
Damage threshold? No.
And what is DR?
Damage reduction.
Damage reduction.
But
Damage
hold
taken
on.
then is probably DT.
No. I think it's damage threshold. Like, you won't do any damage if you don't hit that, but I'm gonna check.
So what does it mean if it ignores DT then?
It
That
means
I
you
think
don't.
any amount of damage you do would pass the threshold.
Damage threshold, yeah. That was
Ignore
right.
DT minus 2. What does that mean?
That means it'll decrease. Where do you see that?
Unstoppable. Rank perk. I'm just reading through stuff.
Which one is that under? Oh, yeah.
Strength.
Oh, so. I don't know. Unarmed attacks ignore DT
Yeah,
minus
I just
2.
don't know what that meant.
It might be damage threshold up to 2.
Yeah,
So, like,
probably.
if you do like let's say there's a guy who has got some armor that's a DT of 2. If you do like 1 damage to it, he won't take any damage. If you do 2 damage, he won't take any damage. So it'll only help you if you're doing damage below 1 or 2, which is unlikely for you because you have a
So for-
melee damage of
No, what
8.
I think it means is it literally lowers the DT. So like if it was
Oh,
a DT
maybe.
readout to
Yeah.
DT1,
Right. That would make more sense.
For each
Yeah.
rank, all unarmed attacks ignore DT minus 2. So I would have a minus 6 total. Unarmed 50, 70, 90. I have rank.
No, for each rank of the unstoppable.
Yeah. Does 1 point only counts as 1 rank?
Yeah, you would have to level it. Like you have to level up 3 times to get to rank 8 if you wanted to do that.
So right now, then, if I pick that, I'd have a DT ignoring DT minus 2. So what would that look like in a fight for me then? I
If
would
someone
just
has a damage threshold of 2 or higher, if you hit a 1 or 2 or higher, you would decrease the
let's put it
damage
this way.
threshold.
I don't think that is that good for you, Kevin, because you literally can't do damage less than 8.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
It's 8 or 6. Yeah.
Because of your melee damage
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah.
So you like auto do 8 damage, no matter what. You don't have to roll for that. So
I see.
Yeah, it's not the greatest for you. Until you're like at super high levels, it's not gonna make a difference.
Okay.
And
Do you think
at that point,
would be good? Two-handed weapons are now considered one-handed weapons.
yeah, for you,
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I'm huge.
yeah, that's a pretty good one. Well, you can't get that because your strength is not 10.
Isn't it?
Darn.
I think it's
No,
6.
your
my
strength?
strength isn't 10. It's only 6.
So you can only go up to Stonewall on
about
these.
I
Yeah.
had it at 10. I think I was gonna do luck in the other, but then no,
Yeah.
it just didn't look like a good. I didn't do it.
Valorant, Vandal, did you figure out which one you wanted?
Yeah, I went with Action Boy.
Action Boy. Let's see what that one does. That one, your character knows how to make the most out of every movement. For each rank of this perk, you get 1 AP. Oh, that's solid. Yeah.
Yep. Straightforward, simple.
Kevin,
Yeah,
there may be something that does break your character here that
What?
you can take.
I'm only looking at the strength ones there.
Yeah, it's a strength
There you
one.
go.
It's
Okay.
called Steady Aim. All single attacks get a plus 15 hit chance for all combat skills.
Well, that's not even gonna make a difference for him because he's got such a low others.
The thing is that even means if he tries to shoot a gun.
Yeah, but even his gun skills
I
are
have
like
such a
in the
minus,
like
though.
low, middle
They're
20s.
negatives. The gun stuff I think might be negative.
No, yours is in
They can't be.
27.
Well, my pilot is negative.
No, your gun
pilot
skills.
is, so
Your
your
gun
gun
skills.
Oh.
Your gun skills are like 27, all of them across the board.
And DR again was what?
Damage reduction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I really want to
Well,
do
that,
something. And
that,
when do we
that
get
would
another-
take a
another perk?
27 to a 42, literally the next level.
Oh, okay. So
You
it's
get
not
one of
the
these
worst.
every single level.
One of
Yeah.
these perks. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have to be too stingy with how
You
I
don't have to be
Yeah.
too stingy, no. Just kind of pick one
I'm
that you
gonna
like.
get beat down.
Beat down. All right.
Yeah, because I couldn't get mine. Wait, let me.
But you don't have a strength of 8.
Yeah, let me check the other one. Stonewall versus.
Literally, if it's past Stonewall, you can't take it.
Yeah.
If it's lower than Stonewall.
Oh, then I can't take the beatdown either. Oh, is that what that R18 is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was
That's the
trying to
red-
explain to you. That is the
No, I
strength
didn't get that
requirement.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. In that case. that
Oh,
makes it-
big leagues. For melee weapons only, add half your strength to your melee damage, rounded up.
I'm leaning towards either Iron Fist.
You have a better unarmed chance, so that would be a smarter thing.
Yeah, Iron Fist is the same thing for just
Or
unarmed.
Stonewall, because Stonewall seems really nice. Being knocked down, you'll always end up in a crouch chance, because like my character is so, like if he gets hit by something, he's gonna get knocked down. It's gonna be bad. I can't see anything, so I have to do aggressive or defensive. What do you guys want?
That's up to
What
you.
sounds good?
I mean, you're pretty aggressive.
Yeah, you're kind of just a walking
You know, I feel like this. I'm gonna take Stonewall. I want to be
Cannon?
survivable. I want to.
All right. Go for it.
Give me Stonewall, Reed.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh,
timed out.
I don't
It
know.
was Kevin.
Kevin.
What?
Give it a second.
How does that work?
Give it a second.
All right, whatever.
It's been happening.
Well, I'm gonna give him Stonewall, and then we can carry on. And I'll just edit this so that it's like not part of the VOD. No problem. It's not a bad
User
one.
entered your channel.
Okay.
There's also probably some good ones for luck that he could use as well.
Oh, that's
actually,
right.
yeah,
That's what you have.
I should probably
10
look at those,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, but you can look at those next level. There's you guys
Yeah.
once you get through
I
here, you're
just-
probably gonna level
I-
up
I
too.
just-
I'm gonna
take
look at it. I'm gonna
Stonewall
look at it
now.
in the back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take
Yeah.
Stonewall. Where do I write
Yeah,
that down?
I already got you.
Thanks. Thanks. Sorry.
All right, you guys have woken up, and it is seemingly even darker than it was, but you're still, your eyes have adjusted enough to see, the same distance as it's gotten to nightfall.
All right. Reed,
Yeah.
I need you to roll that D100 for my
Yep.
wonderful kleptomaniac.
Yep. Yep. Not that there's a whole lot to steal in here, but
Yeah.
you. What is it? Over 50 or under 50?
Yeah, over 50.
You got a
50%
50.
chance.
Yeah, you get 58, so you will want to steal something here. You're gonna have
the item is up to you. You determine. So.
I know. I'm gonna say you're getting a real hankering for a light bulb that works. You're like, man, if I could get my hands on one of them light bulbs that works, I'd be sitting pretty. So that is what you're wanting to steal.
I'm going to run back to the entrance.
Okay. Are you gonna run? You can walk.
Oh, walk.
Walk quickly.
Walk quickly.
Okay.
I'm still carrying this sack.
Yeah.
Coming out of that guy's shirt, and I'm just gonna set that down, empty the contents, and just like ball that around my hand, and just try to take what I'm assuming is a very hot light bulb out of this flickering fixture.
It's not hot. It's very dim, and it's a future, so it's an LED light.
Okay. Yeah. And then I'll put my
you can keep
everything
that
back in the sack, and
he's got his fix. Easy. I will say, yeah, I guess that's fine for now. I will say it's probably meaning more that when you see the object, you want to steal it, which can cause problems rather than like, oh, I remember this is there, that kind of thing, but it doesn't matter here. You know?
Yeah.
But it's fine. This is all good. All right. So, now what do you guys decide to do?
Well, I'm up. I would like to go back to the well and see if I can hear any voices coming down, because I feel like it's a good shoot, you know, echoing sounds like an ear.
Yep. Go roll perception. Okay. Well, not bad. You have when you hear some hushed voices up, you know, echoing down through the thing. It actually sounds like they're still the prisoners that you guys deserted. And they're just kind of talking about how crazy it was that some people actually escaped.
Would I be able to hear that girl?
You're not able to make it out with a 1. You don't know who it is talking.
Okay. How many times can I try this? Like outside of the
Just
game?
one.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna wander on back and I'll relay the information. Hey guys, I think I can hear some of the prisoners. Thankfully that well doesn't seem like everyone's too excited up there. Sounds like everyone's day to day as usual. Have we checked the far end of the tunnel yet? And then I start wandering through the far end of the tunnel.
As you get over to the corner, Kevin, you blindly walk into a huge sticky mess.
Okay.
And you're not exactly sure what this is, but you're just walking right into it.
Can I crouch down and smell?
You bend over through the stickiness, and you are smelling the sewer.
Sir,
Yeah,
you just walked into a spider web, a very large spider web.
It's a pretty large spider web, and your only sense of smell is providing you is the noxious fumes from the sewer.
I feel the spider on my forehead, and with one swift gesture, smash it.
There is no spider.
Well, you know, no one knows that. It's pitch black.
You just smacked yourself in the head in front of everybody.
You know what? Blind people do what blind people do.
Can Rick roll for damage on that?
No.
Does it continue? I'd like to take my baton and start like waving it in front of me in like a circle route. So
you wave it through the spiderweb in front of you, and it wraps and wraps and wraps and keeps wrapping until you have like about a centimeter of wrapping of spiderweb all over you.
Okay.
It seems pretty cobwebby, you know. It's not like a huge. I mean, it is a huge spiderweb, but it's not like a fresh one, I guess I could say.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe fresh versus old spiderwebs, but you know,
the amount of dust.
The amount of dust. Yeah, so it's not like a fresh one, but it's big. It covers a decent section of that.
Is Steven here?
I'm here. Yep.
Okay. All right.
He's just not walking through the spiders with you guys.
So we kind of come around this corner.
You come around the corner. You keep seeing some, you know, little waterways going off to the side, but they're just, you know, small ones this time. You can jump over those pipes, and you keep walking.
I'm right next to him on this side of it,
Yeah.
climbing from the ceiling upside down.
There's some more.
There's some more spider webs that Price sees, but Kevin does not see.
I walk through them grimly. Flinch not.
I want you all to roll a perception check.
Japan.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ollie, you
Yeah.
are able to, while you're standing on the other side of that little walkway, your feet are touching the spider web that's in front of you a little bit.
Yeah.
And what you feel is it's slightly starting to vibrate a little bit as you guys are standing there. You can tell that you are standing still and that Price is standing still and Vandal is standing still, but there is some the spiderweb is just kind of pulling a little bit, like every so often.
Okay. I say nothing, because why would I consider this weird that there's a spider web being moved around when there's spiders? You know, we're walking through it. I'm not.
Well, something that you're able to perceive. Well,
It's
okay.
large. Okay, fair enough. All right. I will mention, hey guys, something seems weird. Spiders are moving in a weird direction. Anyone else noticing, the webbing doing something weird? And I'll take a couple steps back. I'm gonna go actually cross back up to the pipes here.
If I see the monk backing up, I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay. I mean,
Step
I
forward.
trust the monk's sense of
Lily coward
Self?
fools.
he says, "Lily coward fools." All right.
As
and
step
I
up.
am I'm a very weak man.
I pull out my pistol and I start getting it ready.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
walk up behind you. I have my baton out and at the ready. I'm gonna wipe off these.
So you guys are gonna be at the ready while walking forward through this.
Yeah.
I've got my 9.
we're-
What
I'm being-
side of the water do you want to be on?
I'm gonna step over in front of you, right
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna stay behind the monk.
Okay,
I'm gonna stay on my own side.
Yeah, I'm gonna branch
Okay.
over. I'll take a few steps ahead of him.
Okay.
Gently kind of trying to clear, but also kind of feeling the web. Slow steps. And then
You see an opening, and the water bends to your right, and you see a dark opening on the other side where the water is not going, but you can't see much further than that yet.
okay. Well, I don't know it's a dark opening, so I'm gonna go towards the one that's closest to me on the right.
You're just gonna follow the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the wall.
I'll keep following my wall then.
You're gonna
Ollie.
follow your wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I see in
And
the darkness, it's great.
you're gonna be able to see some stairs, and you're gonna be able to see some more spider webs, and you're gonna have to roll sequence.
Before that started?
No,
can I-
Vandal has to roll sequence.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep walking this way.
You are reaching some stairs, but
Okay.
okay,
Probably. I'll chill here.
that's a good idea. Okay. Clear this. How do I clear that? And there is an attack of opportunity on you, Vandal.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yes, there is. And this behemoth that's been lying in wait for who knows how long jumps out at you. But since you're at the ready, you're actually able to feel it coming through the like webs that are on the ground actually. So hold on, how do I add, why can't I add there we go, 23, and this bad boy gets, why can't I click that?
Is it on map?
Oh, there we go.
mode?
No, it was on reveal mode, that's why.
Oh.
So this guy actually goes first, and you get a 23. Are you guys gonna jump in and help him? You see him get jumped by this spider.
I hear the spider, and I'm charging. I'm like,
And you trip and fall in the water.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna crawl out of this as quickly as I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're jumping in, roll a sequence.
Yeah.
How's the roll for that again? Oh, there it is.
On the first page, there's a nice little sequence.
Who got the armor last time? Vandal, did you get armor last time?
It was
No,
me.
that would be
I got
the monk
both
with
of
the
them,
amazing
whichever.
lunk.
You got tattered clothes, which has 10 AC.
No. I have another. I'm not wearing the tattered clothes. I have tribal armor.
No. Vandal has the 10 AC.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me roll to hit real quick. What is your Hold on a sec. Where did that go? Nope. This one. 10 AC is your total.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And your damage reduction. Whoa, how did you get 60 damage reduction?
I don't know. Damage reduction. Perception times 2 times 5 feet. I didn't touch that. Detection? No, that's detection.
Oh, that's detection range. For some reason, I saw damage reduction. My bad.
No worries. It got me too.
Okay. Let me see what this is.
I will tell you, Vandal, because you do have a really high agility, there is an actual action you can take called dodge,
Yeah, you can dodge.
if you want. It costs 3 AP from your next turn, but you can make it a lot harder for yourself to get hits right now.
All right. I'm zesty. I can dodge. But that spider gets to bite me first.
Yeah, I'm doing the math real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
700. Fuck.
If you want to dodge, roll agility.
Yeah, I can't roll agility.
Wait,
yet.
what am I rolling it against? I forget.
Against his AC, but if he wants to, dodge,
that's right.
You take a modifier penalty against it. So if he wants to dodge, he needs to do that now before you roll.
Oh, never mind. Nope, it's not against his AC. His AC is factored into it, but it's actually the spider's unarmed. Just kidding. I remember now.
Right.
I remember. Okay, so that was this one. I have it right here. Gotcha. Okay, that is right. Okay. This guy's a big one. You said your AC is 10. Are you gonna try and dodge?
I was more or less ready to attack anything, not dodge.
Okay, so it actually doesn't hit you anyway. You jump out. Since you're at the ready, you see this giant 3-foot long spider with 3-foot long legs on either side of it, jumping at you, and you're not dodging, but you're able to step back a little bit, and it misses you just barely, but lands right in front of you to the point where it's like right on top of you. That's real fun, huh?
Yeah. Friggin' spiders.
Freaking spiders. So, what did you roll? Price got a 10. Okay. First, if you have to click add turn, I think.
No, we have to be selected on our tokens when we do it.
And
really?
turn order has to be up before we do that.
So,
Oh,
so I
okay.
have to re-roll then.
No, yours up.
I put yours up.
Got added.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somehow. Okay. So that just attacked, so now it's Vandal's turn. You get to do whatever you want to this fucking beast that's in front of you.
I'm just gonna point out my pistol. I'm not too familiar with the rules, but how many shots can I get off?
Your AC is, I think, 10, so plus 1, 11 AC, so you get, if you take a targeted attack, it's, what gun do you have, the 9mm?
He's got a 9mm. He can do a burst attack.
Yeah, you can do a burst attack.
But pistol, I think, can only do up to 2 shots.
Well, no, if he's got if he's 3, you can take up to 3 shots, single untargeted.
Yeah. Pistols
so
and rolls
see,
have a limit of 2 to 3 round bursts.
You see Vandal as he like has the spider like jump at his feet. He takes 1 step back and he just starts holding his gun sideways and just capping.
All right, so roll small guns 3 times. Okay, you missed the first shot.
And that was the easiest one. That also misses.
3. Hey.
Hold on.
That does pass.
You haven't taken there's an armor
It's a
class.
-10 for the 3rd shot. So
I know.
if his AC's lower than 28.
No. It's taking off. You gotta subtract that -17 for the armor class of the spider, but it still hits.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If the AC of the spider is less than 28, it hits.
Yep. All right, so you have to roll D. What was it? I think it's a
1d6
4.
plus
It's
4.
a D6 plus 4. Yeah.
Yep. I looked it up because I also have Mind Meld.
Yeah.
All right, D6 plus 4.
Someone give me a gun.
7 damage. Okay. You
Yeah,
pop it right in its
1 minute.
thorax. The bullet kind of encases itself in the thorax and starts to seep green ooze out of it, but the action is going too quick, so you're only able to see that for a flash. Who's next? Ollie is next, and he's standing about 4 feet from the spider.
Okay. Am I out of the water? I climbed
You
out.
climbed out of the water. Actually, you're 6 feet from it.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I can hear it, right? Like I feel.
Oh, you know it. Yeah. You're able to detect it for sure.
Heard Vandal go, "Fuck spider," and so like I'm aware of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
want to calmly start striding forward towards this next.
All right.
This is it. And so I'm taking steps.
This is it. Okay.
Step
You can move 5 feet, and that's 1 AP point.
5 feet, and when I feel like I know where it is, I want to fucking swing. I'm going in.
All right. Roll unarmed.
Full unarmed. Here we go. Let's fucking.
You can target legs, thorax, or eyes on this, if you feel like it. You don't have to.
I'm gonna go ahead and I want to hit in the middle of this bitch.
All right. So
Go
just
in.
regular, go for it.
Yeah, just I'm swinging at whatever fucking connects.
Surprise that it connects. All right.
All right.
Roll unarmed damage, which I think
That's
1d4 plus 8. I think.
1d4 or 1d6.
I think it's 1d4. Pretty sure.
4 plus 6. What does that sound? I feel like I was rolling a 1d. It doesn't matter.
I think it's +8, isn't it, for him?
I said
I'm
plus
wrong,
8, didn't I?
Way up.
But it's
1d4
1d.
plus 8.
No, it's
My
1d.
my past rolls have been +8. It looks like, so I'm gonna do +8.
Did I say 6?
Yeah, you said 6.
Oh, 1d4 plus 8. Yeah.
Roll 1d4 plus 8. Hang on.
All right. This thing, you
I have
pop it in the belly, just kind of an
Nice.
uppercut right in the thorax. You hear its carapace crunching underneath your fist as your fist connects with it, and you feel like some squishiness underneath it. And it reels back and hisses at you because I guess spiders hiss.
What can you do, actually?
Resume my stance, and with my other hand, how much AP points did I have? What am I at right now?
You-
At 8.
That was 2.
Do I have enough for another attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have enough for 2 more attacks.
Okay, with my other hand, I want to take the baton that I'm holding, that I had in, and I'm
Okay.
gonna swipe again. I'm going, but this time I'm gonna try to hit a leg. I can hear him clicking around. I'm going for one of any of the legs.
All right, roll 2, another unarmed.
Okay.
This being melee, wasn't it? Top.
Wait, what did you say you were hitting with it?
This is melee. Yeah, I'm hitting with my baton.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see what the damage feels like.
Okay. Yep. You definitely
rolled the same
connect.
Damage.
You feel it crunching. Roll. I think it's D6.
It's actually the same. It's actually no different from an armed attack.
Really? Okay. Just adds effect then for me at this point. So the number.
It's more just if you had like shit unarmed skill, this is a melee option. Like if you need a weapon to hit well.
Yeah. You hit.
Okay.
You hit it pretty hard.
Swipe the damage.
Yep.
Still a 1d4. plus
Nice. Yeah. 1d4 plus 8. So 10. You feel that baton connect. It crunches. This time you're bringing it down across the top of this spider. It's right in front of you.
Okay. And with my last attack, I want to try to grapple and get on top of the spider. I'm going to just dive on top of it.
You're going to try. Is that a skill?
I don't know. Can it be a skill? It should be a skill.
Special moves. You can do charge, parry, disarm, backstab, unarmed techniques. There's hold, shove, tackle. You can tackle it, I guess.
I'm going to tackle it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Roll strength.
Category.
Just roll your general strength.
Okay. Probably this is where I fail. Yep. Can only go so long, friends.
No. What did you roll?
Roll my strength. It was not good.
I don't know why it's giving a minus. So you got a 9.
Is that bad?
Yeah, he rolled a 9, and
He rolled a 9.
He only has a strength of 6, so he failed.
No, but it's rolling it against the spider's strength or agility.
Yeah, if the spider succeeds, then the spider automatically wins here.
The spider does not succeed.
Wow, we both fucked up real good.
Wait, just kidding. I'm going against the agility. He does fight back.
Oh boy. All right.
So he does actually, scramble out of the way as you dive at him, and now you're on the ground because you
Wait.
jumped on him.
He's crouched.
He's crouched. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, you're crouched.
I'm
You're
crouched.
crouched.
Prepared, and that ends my turn. Facing the
Yes.
spider.
All right.
My baton in one hand.
Yes. Okay,
Also, I need to go check on Shannon real quick. I'll be right back.
that's fine. But it is Price's time now.
All right,
His time to shine.
I'm guessing from where I'm standing, I don't have a clear line of fire to the spider.
You can move forward a foot and you'll be clear line of fire.
Okay. Yeah.
You're gonna roll at dark disadvantage though, so you're gonna do a -5. Just because you can't see very far in this darkness.
If I move across the gutter to about here, that would cost me 2 AP.
I'm gonna say that'd be 3 AP because you have to jump across
3 AP.
the thing.
That's fine. Do I
Okay.
take a? Can I see the spider better now?
Yeah,
Than within
you can
6
see it
feet?
better. Yeah, no disadvantage on this one.
All right, then I'm gonna do a burst.
A small gun burst.
Yeah, 3-round burst.
Okay.
I have shooting skills
think you-
now.
What have I missed?
What did we say? You have to roll 3 times for that.
Was I just
Oh
shot in
yeah,
the back?
one for each. The first one's at 0, the next one's at -5, the next one's at -10.
Right. Okay. 0. No, that's not right. You have to
1 second. No,
just roll the small guns first.
There we go. I fixed it. Fail. I actually added it as a weapon on the sheet. That's
Okay. Nice.
success.
So it hit
That would
for
do
5.
damage. And
And
then my last one
nice.
is a success. Or 6.
Solid. So you did 11 total. All right. This thing starts to be bleeding green goo all over the ground. And it's turned to attack, and it sees the guy that just punched it in its stomach, and it lunges at Ollie over here. And it's going to miss again. Is that right? No, it succeeds. Just kidding. I'm always flipping this. It succeeds. Hold on. I gotta check his armor class first, though. Where's Ollie? You don't remember what it was, right? It was 15. It's 15. Yep, still hits. So he hits you, and he is using his claws. So let me see here.
Not the claws. I hear him coming.
He's gonna use his fang attack. This one's gonna be rough, dude.
Well, welcome to the Scorpion.
Yeah. Invested. I'm a blind monk.
You may have not wanted to jump on that.
I am
on.
crouched though. I'm a small target. Just my hands that are big. Take one of those.
Wait, did the spider hit through
Yeah.
tribal armor?
Yeah, it's a big spider, dude.
Wow.
It's a big spider. This tribal armor only does. His total AC is 15. It's kind of like lopsided, not very well put together armor.
He's a nuke.
Why can't I fucking find his melee damage?
What do you need?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Finding
gonna-
out how
just gonna
much
work?
this spider eviscerates you.
There you go. 15 points of damage.
Oh,
It lunges at you with its fangs bared. These fangs are like 5 inches long, coming at you.
God.
It just takes a chunk out of your shoulder right as you've just healed. Hi, Nala.
That God.
It lunges at you and just fucking bites you.
God, stand up. Fuck.
And then it retreats a little bit back. Yeah.
As it should. Step back. Fucking you chew on that.
Yep.
My meat is
And
tough.
that is its turn here. Hi, baby. What's up, Nala?
Breathing heavily. Crazed look in my eyes. Or
Yep.
my eyes looking crazy. One of the two. Nobody knows. Whose turn is it?
It is Vandal's turn.
All right, and Vandal is gonna shoot off 3 shots again from his pistol.
Okay.
So that's 0.
Nice. If you're also in the combat screen, you can choose the pistol and it'll roll it like Price did, where it does the 9mm with 29.
I don't think he's set it up yet.
I'm not that savvy,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay. That's fine.
52
So you hit both of those shots.
and -20.
So you miss once, but 2 of the shots connect. So roll again.
2d6 plus 4.
Yeah, that should work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, 2d6 plus 8, you'll get 8 damage.
All right, it's 2 shots. As these shots come out violently, just ripping through his
No,
legs.
no.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That works. Perfect. Okay.
just kind of use that as descriptive. Sorry.
No. Yeah. All right. It is very much injured now. You can tell it's got just chunks of carapace falling off, kiting all over the ground. There's just green goo everywhere. It's kind of just scampering around, like thinking it was the best in the world at defeating all the rats in this sewer, but then these giants come out of nowhere and start attacking it. So it is... Hey, Nala, what do you want? She's bugging me. All right, so it is Ollie's turn next.
All right. I'm pissed off, but
You are
my
pissed off.
great monk and barkeep training, bouncer training that I've had.
Yeah.
I want to use 1 AP point to reason with the spider. I just want to give it a second, and I just want to look at it and be like, "Do you want this?" I asked, "Do you?"
All right, roll charm. Roll charm, or roll animalism. Sorry, I'm gonna say animalism. Yeah.
Okay.
Out of 20, you have to. Yep.
Damn,
No.
didn't think that was gonna work, but
Hey, it was worth a shot. It's always good being nice to animals, especially spiders, because they're bros usually.
the spider reaches out and clicks its hands, like just tries to attack one more time, and I'm like, all right, well, this is how it has to be. And I step in. I'm going straight in. I'm going for its fucking middle of its thing again. I'm punching.
All right, roll unarmed. Just punching it.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Nala, she's really wanting something. Hold on.
I don't know what his AC is.
Nala, here, there's food right here.
Oh, that number has to be above the AC as well.
Why don't you eat that?
Yeah. We then subtract.
That's good food.
The
Eat it.
spider's natural armor.
So you, why does he have a -10? Did you say? He doesn't have a -10. It's just 17.
No. No, I didn't know what the spider's AC was.
Oh yeah, no, it still hits.
Yeah.
It's 17.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you, it hits.
Yeah.
All right. 1d4 damage.
Yeah. 1d4 plus 8. Oh!
And Kevin keeps rolling max damage.
And Kevin punches the spider, flailing at it, and it just bops it right in the whatever the head of a spider is called, and this head just crunches and pops off fully intact. Just kind of the force of that punch just pops the fucking head off with its 8 eyes and just crunches to the ground. The first 2 legs that are still attached to the head are just like twitching and crunching on the ground in the web, and the thorax is just oozing green as the body just makes a thud on the ground.
I step back and shake off the spider blood from both my hands and the baton, and then I stretch, and then I wanna step in and see if there's anything that I could take from the spider as a weapon, like its leg, its fang.
You could probably grab a fang, yeah.
I want to grab the fang, rip it off, and put it. I want to have a spider fang.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
You pull it out,
to my hand.
and you see there's like a. As you're pulling it out, you see that it's attached to the spider very well. You're gonna want to roll an animalism again, just to see if you can pull out the venom sac.
Roll animalism.
Yeah, just to see if you're able to get it with the venom sac, or doctor, whichever you have. Oh shit! You got it. All right. You pull out the spider fang, and you're gently, yanking it, tugging it, and you're kind of seeing that there's like a duct attached to it, and you just pull it out with the venom fang attached.
My nimble, agile, large hands with fingers
Yeah.
dexterously pull this out.
Dexterously.
And it blows the mind of Vandal and Dr. Price watching. They're astounded that I've done this. I've reached in, gone all the way into my elbow and pulled it out. And then what am I holding now?
5-inch spider fang that is attached to a venom duct.
Okay.
Basically.
Essentially, you have a 5-inch punch dagger.
It's like a big dagger that's got poison damage on it.
Okay.
Wow.
I'd like to stow the baton and carry this in my non-dominant hand. I haven't decided which one it's going to be yet. I decide every day which one I'm not going to use, so that's how it works. I don't actually have one.
In terms of titling it in your inventory, just title it Spider Shiv, because that's how much damage it's gonna do.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I carefully scout this?
Okay, you're gonna continue. You're gonna continue forward.
Definitely continue forward.
Oh no, he's scouting the spider hovel first.
Yeah, I just want to see if like any animals carried anything in here, or if anything got caught in the webs.
Basically, you just see tons of dead rat bodies of various sizes that are all desiccated in the webs, wrapped in the spider silk. Roll a perception check. Alright, so you're not able to find a whole lot. You do see that this was an old engineering station, and there's just an ancient, probably 50 or plus year old desk that you're kind of standing right in front of. Literally, I'm gonna have to make him smaller to see that. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot on it though.
And I searched through said desk.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't appear that there's much in there, just some engineering logs in a journal that's it seems to be noting water levels and flow rates. Not a whole lot of interesting stuff.
Okay, I was hoping maybe for a screwdriver or something, some tools.
No.
I'm good then.
Not yet.
Can I walk over to the table and try to read the notes?
You can try to read the notes. Do you read the notes?
Can I roll luck for that?
I don't know what that would be trying to get out of.
I don't know, to understand the water flow rates.
He's trying to read something that isn't in Braille as a blind man.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you cannot do that.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Can I search around the room for anything that might be useful to me?
Yeah, I mean, you do roll perception.
You just got a spider shift.
I want more.
Yep.
I need
you
more.
Roll a perception.
Spider ship is not enough.
Nope, you do not see anything else. What, Nala?
Right,
what
can
do
you
you
rotate
want?
my character? Because now this is broke.
Hold on, I gotta get her some food or something because she's really bugging me.
I'm stuck upside down permanently now.
By the way, Captain. Okay.
What happened?
I was gonna ask Captain if he realized that the only one that seems to be able to get any actual loot is a blind man.
Yeah.
Person that can't see.
I'm pretty sure I have another set of armor on me. The tribal armor that I picked up, because there was 2 sets of armor that I picked up, so I probably should give that to one of you.
You got some nicer clothes off of one of them.
Yeah, but the armor was different, isn't it? Tribal armor AC 10.
Yeah, but the clothes.
She may just be wanting
don't do
attention.
anything. The clothes are just clothes. They aren't armor.
His clothes?
No, the tribal armor is actual armor that you.
Yeah, but it's not actually. It actually doesn't have that great of AC.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I had 2 pairs.
You picked up some clothes.
Yeah, you picked up some clothes, which you can wear as under armor, so it does add AC.
I have clothes and okay.
Think of it like in Star Citizen, where you have like the under armor, and then you have the armor that goes on top of it.
Okay, fair enough. I see. Somebody could have made a.
So you guys are pressing forward.
Once Captain gets back, he went for a bio break.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you don't see a whole lot in this room, just a bunch of webs.
Yeah.
It's like looks and smells awful in there, like death.
They're valves.
You can check them out.
I'd like to walk over and close them.
I have a feeling we're about to get flooded.
Roll strength. Which one are you trying to close?
All of them.
You're gonna try and like just spin them all?
Yep. I want to close them all.
Roll strength 2 more times.
Only because one time when I was 5 years old as a child, I had a dream about spinning something that felt similar to this. So,
All right. Roll strength
times?
2 more times.
Sometimes? Okay.
Okay.
Ollie, we need to get going here pretty soon.
All right. Keep going. I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You start turning 2 of them, and they're struggling against it, but they start to budge. And as you turn them, you hear just pipes creaking, and not a whole lot of other sounds, not any rushing water or anything.
Like grid
So
map.
you're not exactly sure what is behind that or what you just did, but it did not seem to do too much, at least in terms of immediate water changes or anything that you can notice.
Okay, fair enough. I turn back and I, jog back down.
Okay.
Catch these guys. So I'm behind them now. All right,
Yep.
guys, I'm here.
Yep, another spider web that you are encountering. Roll a perception check.
My shoulder hurts, guys. Just want to make a note of that.
Okay.
All of us roll perception.
Yeah, all of you roll perception checks. Nicely done. All right, so Ollie and Vandal notice a discolored wall next to you on the right side. You can go through the spider web if you feel like it, but you notice there's a different colored wall right there
Okay.
as you're walking in the darkness.
I grab Ollie's hand. I'm like, and I place it right at that discolored point. I'm like, Ollie, punch right here.
Okay. All right. I trust you, man. I trust you. I walk over. I put my palm there, and then I take 10 minutes to feel around on that one spot. 10 full minutes feeling this one area. And
What are you trying to feel for?
He says to punch this spot, so I'm finding its weaknesses. I'm understanding the feel of the door, and then I just want to go.
You don't know if it's a door yet. It's just a different
Trust him.
section of the wall.
I trust. He said to
It,
I trust him.
as you're touching it, it feels like it's metal.
Okay. I think you
It feels like
think my
instead of a brick wall, it feels like a metal wall.
Okay, I think my plan and say, guys, I was gonna punch through this wooden door until I realized that this wooden door was metal. That's why it took 10 minutes figuring it out.
And
You
All right.
guys can inspect the door. You guys can do other, there's other stuff that you guys can click on and check it out.
Can I inspect this door for
Okay.
any sign of a opening mechanism?
Yes, but I think it's insight that you're gonna want to check.
Ooh.
No, it would be
Can I roll engineering for this?
Yeah. Yes. Roll engineering for this. Yeah. Yep. Oh no! That's brutal, my dude.
Actually, one of the skills I'm decent at.
I'm gonna say you aren't able to discern much about it. It just seems like it's pretty flush with the rest of the wall, and there doesn't seem to be any like handle or lock mechanism visible.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Why did you say that you're dead?
I was just looking at things and I didn't. I pressed a button. There's buttons.
There's status ailments.
I want this one forever. This one. No,
Okay.
This one.
Stop it.
Dad?
Okay.
Wow. Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm out. I'm canceling them. Keep going. We're at the door.
All right, you guys can all roll engineering, or if you feel like it, on this door.
How do I? Oh, there it is.
I'll give it a shot. I'll
Try to one up the actual scientist.
Roll engineering.
Uh-huh. I think near the
like
bottom.
bash it with the blunt end of my
Kevin-
pistol.
Engineering.
Not able to detect and not able to detect anything. Okay.
Okay.
Unsuccessful in your tries to discern too much about this door. Come here.
Can I roll my computer science ability?
No. You will fail.
All right. All right.
Come here. You want to sit on my lap?
I'm sure I can tell that we aren't going to be able to break this down with our bare hands.
Can I?
It seems that is the case.
Try
What?
to listen through it. Can I try to listen through it?
Yeah, sure. Put your ear against it. Roll perception.
All right.
Oh,
Baby. Nala really
That's not
wants my
right.
armpit right now for some reason. No, you don't. You're not able to hear anything through the door.
And I'm like, guys, I have an idea. I'm gonna double back, and there was like a little sewer channel that could fit under. I think it could fit under. I think that leads into that room
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
here.
What do you want to do? Should we split up? Should we stay here? You want us to stay here? Can you handle it?
I can handle anything.
Okay. What's gonna be the call if you need help?
Gunshots.
Okay. Fire. If we hear gunshots,
It's like,
we'll come running. Do you want help?
So-
What do you want to do? What's the plan?
Assess the situation and surprise attack them
Okay. Okay.
as they start walking
Alright.
back.
Okay, you walk all the way back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going all the way back,
Okay.
and we're staying here. Are we going forward?
You
I'll
can.
stay here for a bit. I'm talking to.
I'm gonna walk just like a couple feet past the door just to see if I can
Okay.
see
You walk
anything
a
along
couple
the
feet.
walls or anything.
You keep going. You start to
Stay with you.
see it becoming a little bit more open as you go.
I'm gonna stay.
Seems
back
there's an
behind the door.
abrupt corner where you're at.
I think I'll just stay here then.
Okay.
I'll head back towards the door and see if wait to see if Vandal is successful.
Okay. What are you doing, Vandal?
So I hop into that middle of the water and I start
Okay.
like shimmying through that tiny
Okay.
little hole that I could.
Roll agility.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that a 10?
Yeah. Nice. Okay, you successfully squeeze your decent-sized body through about a 2-foot hole
Wow.
that there's sludgy sewer water going through, and you gotta hold your breath, and you get underneath the wall, and it opens up into a pool on the other side with a stream channel connecting, and just kind of keeps going. The water is flowing against you into the hole behind you.
Ooh. I continue going down.
Okay.
Oh, well, I think Vandal knows where this is gonna lead up to. So keep
Yep.
going down.
There seems to be a corner where you hear Ollie and Price sitting. Hey guys.
Hello.
You notice Vandal swimming in the sewer in front of you, and you're like, oh, interesting.
Monk does not judge.
Monk smells with his nose and definitely can smell
But does
some.
not judge. Smells but does not judge.
Get in
Smells.
here. The water's great.
I will.
And roll for poison damage? No.
I'll avoid
Is he
cholera.
stuck under there? Under a grate?
No. He's
No,
it's like an open sewer.
I'm just
Like,
in the
God, this
water
is
channel.
terrible. Okay. Okay. Did you,
Remember, Kevin, don't assume everything you see on this map is visible.
Okay.
You can roll perception to see if you can see that great, but
Right. I see. Okay.
Probably some dark murky water.
it's like
light.
thick black water. Yeah, there's no way you'd be able to like see through there. If you
I mean,
roll
that's what
perception,
the
you might be able to feel it. Maybe, I don't know.
We're in
I
a
see.
sewer, Kevin.
It's kind of too late, but yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Anyway, are you gonna hop out of there, Vandal, or are you gonna stay in the water?
I'm gonna hop out because it makes too much noise for me.
Yes, that's a good idea.
All right.
Just want to alert you all that there's
Is-
now a cat sitting on my lap. It's just too bad that she's too low. I can't see her on the stream.
That's fine. That's the best thing in the world. Is this piping I'm seeing on the map actually here?
Yeah, I mean, there's piping all along the walls. Yeah.
I'm
It's
just
not
wondering,
as we
does this look like electrical conduit to me?
No, it looks all metal water pipes.
Okay. All right.
And you see that this section is kind of a four-way cross section of where you were.
Okay.
Now you guys can decide where you're going after that.
I want to cross over here and I want to check the wall for any signs of like electrical conduits, junction box, anything like that. I want to see if I can. I'm guessing that this door is controlled by computer or power or some kind of security, and I'm hoping is fail safe, which means if the power cuts, it will unlock.
Is there
Roll perception.
Did I?
You just see the clean brick wall of the sewer going all the way down. You go all the way down to like the end over here, and you see that it's just kind of the same on either side. You do see like the turning thing right there, the handle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I have a from last campaign? I took out something from the safe
have a
that was there.
notebook.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it was? Was it a notebook or what did it?
It was a little notepad. Yep.
Okay. Not bad.
You still have that.
Yeah.
I don't
I'd
think
to
you've
look
looked
at
at-
Yeah. I forgot I had it.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna continue on down, hop over, and check downwards.
You're gonna go this direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out over here.
Well, he's
Okay.
doing that.
I'll follow Vandal.
Can I grab Dr. Price's arm and I say, hold on a second. I need you to check something. I found this in this safe. It was the only thing in there. What does it say? Because I've never learned to read. So that, when I admit
All
that
right.
to someone.
All right. I'll look at the book. What?
Okay.
It's all yours. I don't know. It was in there. It was the one thing. It was nothing else in the thing. And so just tell me what it says. I trust you.
I
trust
hear
the
like a
drug guy,
chuckle.
Give it to the klepto.
Give it to the klepto. Exactly. You're gonna look at it.
You don't know I'm a klepto. Yeah, I want to look at it.
All right.
All right.
Just like skimming. I just want more or less. Not
So
necessarily.
it
details, I'm
looks-
looking like what it is. Is it a journal? Is it a planner? Is it?
It looks so. Roll me a perception check. Heck, would that be what I want you to roll? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, roll me an insight check. Actually.
Okay.
Ooh.
Definitely terrible at that.
Ooh, ouch.
I actually critically failed at that.
Yeah. All you glean is that it looks like there's like tallying on some pages and like lists of numbers and like yeah, that's pretty much all you find on that one.
As he's looking, can I go, hey, Vandal, and tell him that I need him to check something out too?
Yeah, you can
Just
do that.
like, shut up, checking down here.
Okay. It's a secret notepad in
I'm just gonna tell him it looks like some kind of log of I don't know what. Maybe it's in code.
I love the fact that you guys are so interested in logs, but let's get out of the sewer first.
All right, I'm gonna put that in my little sack and I'm gonna follow.
all
Vandal.
yours.
Okay.
Try it off.
Okay,
Take
you
a
guys are
look at it.
continuing down here. As you get closer, you start to feel some fresher air a little bit, but it's still stagnant and reeks of sewage. Okay, you're gonna enter this. It's opening up into like a opener area, and you're gonna see a small rat in the corner. It's very large though compared to this, other rats you've seen, but it is it looks like it's sleeping on the ground.
Before we step up, can I say, friends, just want you to know there's a lot of blood coming out of my shoulder. Could we do something about that?
Just wash it with some water. It'll be good.
Some of the sewage water.
I'm ready.
Don't watch.
Kev, you can roll a doctor if you want to try and fix yourself.
The thing is, for all
might make it
shit
worse.
at it.
I'll try it. I'll roll it.
Yeah.
I want to before, as we're walking forward, I want to start, trying to patch myself up. Boy, am I failing.
Nope, you are not able to fix yourself yet.
Almost like I can't see the wound.
I mean, you could feel it.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys keep. You see this sleeping, very large rat in front of you.
Excuse me.
All right.
Okay.
Bryce, be careful. There's a rat in front of you.
All of you have to roll sneak,
I
stealth
was
or
actually
sneak.
gonna say, I'm gonna whisper to everyone, wait, and I want to, because I'm actually pretty decent at sneak. I want to see if I can.
Okay.
I want to see if I can scout the room.
Okay. Roll a sneak.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. You gonna walk past the rat?
Yeah, I want to sneak past the rat and just kind of.
Hold on. I gotta roll detection on the rat.
He
One
finds
second.
a bigger rat. Son of a bitch.
No, he does not notice you. So you're able to sneak past it. Okay, are you gonna go around it?
Just like directly past the rat.
All right. So you see this slightly opening up into a larger pool, and you see a control panel in front of you, and you see some levers off to the side that are flipped, and you see another very dim light bulb in the corner on the left, on your left.
All right, and I don't see any other obvious enemies.
Not in this direct vicinity, but it does look like this room is a lot bigger than the last areas you've been in.
Okay.
And your whispering sounds like it's starting to echo.
All right. I want to take my 9mm and aim it very close to the rat, not touching the rat, just pretty much to the point that if this thing wakes up, I can't miss, and I'm just gonna wave the other two forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Both of you have to roll sneak too now.
Okay.
You don't want to try and scout more of the room? I'm not gonna say. Never mind. You already made your decision. Roll sneak.
Decision made. We're sneaking. My giant person is sneaking.
Both of you are too loud, and the rat's eyes open, staring at both of you.
Okay, so can I unload 3 shots into this thing?
You want to waste 3 bullets on? Okay, yeah, you can.
Here,
roll unarmed. Roll small guns 3 times.
Can I stop bursting if it's obvious that the thing has died, so I don't waste extra ammo?
You squeeze the trigger 3 times.
Good.
Okay. Yep. Okay, 16. Nicely done. And wow, that was all of that was pretty good. You squeeze the trigger 3 times, and the first shot blows the rat's head off, and then 2 other bullets blow through the body of this 2-foot-long rat.
Roll 1, double tap.
Yep, double tap, baby. Yep. Hi Nala, how you doing, baby?
The spider scared me. Took a lot of bullets.
Yep, this one is significantly underpowered considered. You think that spider may have come in contact with radiation at some point, and it was born from other things. Anyway, So that's dead rat is now in front of you, splurting blood, just pooling on the bottom of it.
Does the rat have claws? Large claws?
I mean, it's smaller than the hand, its whole paw.
I'll start arming myself with pieces of my enemies.
But your best weapon is your fist.
I'm having a crisis of monk character, and I'm falling out because I've killed so many people. I'm so distraught, and no one knows it. This is what's happening on the inside. I'm giving you guys a sneak peek. Just slowly degrading my character. Just, God, this is the worst.
Well, now that the rat is dead, I want to, unless you tell me we need to roll sequence, I want to examine these control panels.
Okay.
I'm always doing that.
So you're gonna walk up. You're gonna see a little bit more of the pool in front of you. You start to see in the distance some pillars coming out of the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The board. Roll perception.
All of us, or just him?
Just him, because he's examining. You guys can do something else too if you want. Okay, so you notice that the board, it looks like a control board for this sewer drainage pool. It looks like it hasn't been used in a very long time, and it looks like, it was probably made, 50 years ago also. The buttons are covered with dust. You see, there's no digital pads, digital displays anywhere. It's just like analog buttons.
Are any of these buttons labeled?
Yeah. I mean, most of them have been rubbed off. You see some that are talking about like some systems, and if you want to roll engineering, you might be able to figure out what some of them say. But there are a lot of acronyms.
Okay. I'll give an engineering roll to see. What I'm looking for is anything that might reference that door back there to see if there's like a a maintenance room or something.
Yeah. Nope.
Doing that.
You do not find out anything. What are you doing, Kev?
I want to wander forward and just roll a perception check and see if I can find anything against the walls, laying down.
You're finding more pipes. You don't need a roll perception for that yet.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep wandering down. Go ahead,
okay.
Aaron, if you're doing something else.
As you walk forward, you would notice stairs. Somehow you notice with your blindness some stairs leading into the pool.
Okay.
With some handrails for safety going down the sides, because you're kind of fishing.
Gotta walk just a little bit over here.
Okay.
Am I still covered in spider guts?
Keep going over there.
Am I still covered in spider guts?
You are still covered in sewage and spider guts, but this is also a sewage pool. It is not clean water.
Damn. I was gonna say, if I smelled it and was cleaner. Okay.
It also feels like this water is not changed frequently. It's not healthy water.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The cable that I have in my inventory, the coaxial, anything, I'm gonna take that out and be like, hey, anyone need this? Because I have no need for coaxial cable.
I'll take.
Okay, you can give it to him. All right, you can swap it. You don't have to walk over there. You can just swap it in your inventory.
I just figured I'd put that out.
All right, Vandal, what are you doing? You inspecting these stairs? You keeping going around the pool?
I'm just gonna keep going on downwards here.
Are you guys still sneaking around, or do you feel confident?
I'm sneaking, still kind of.
I'm gonna kind of creep and see. Just go a little forward.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for my vision to adjust and discern some things.
Okay. Vandal, roll a sneak.
Okay. Let me decent at that.
Nope. As you're walking, your footsteps are just loud enough that another rat wakes up and darts towards you and makes an attack advantage on you. What is your AC? I think it's 10, right?
Yep. But do I get an attack of opportunity on it because I'm behind him?
If you see the rat and want to attack it, yes.
Okay, I would like to. God, reach for it.
Yeah, this will jump at you and hit. No, it takes the attack of opportunity first because he was trying to stealth. But as soon as you see it attack and bite him, then you'll see it. Okay. So that will hit, and it'll do 1d4 plus 2. It does 3 damage. It's a big rat, but it's, you know, still only using its fangs and claws. Okay, it's gonna roll one more time to hit. Okay, and this one actually no. Since that was the advantage, now we roll sequence. So, add turn. This one gets a 10. Why can't I click that? 10. If you click your character and then roll sequence, I think. Yep, there it goes. It added it. And Kevin, click your character and.
Yep, roll sequence.
Price, you don't need to roll it. You don't even see it yet. You can't even see the rat.
I'm pretty sure I'll hear it if Vandal screams pain.
If this rat made just to kill both of us,
All right.
to you,
Yeah, fine.
for your life.
Yeah, go for it. I mean,
for your life.
there's nothing that you can do that far away. But yeah, if you want to run all the way over there.
Well, yeah, I'm just guessing I'll have to take a turn to run over.
Yeah, if you want to run over there, yeah.
I'm
If you don't think they can handle it, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Okay,
So unless they yell to me, there's a rat, I'm gonna run towards
the shouting.
people being injured. Yeah.
There is enough dim light that you can see a little bit farther in here, and you're able to make out the figures, and it only looks like there's 2 of them over there, but you're not able to tell what is going on. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you are right above this rat. So you guys all. So Vandal, you can go first with the rat. Hey baby,
Battle's
what's up?
gonna burst 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah,
Are you keeping track of your ammo, by the way?
I am.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm not. I'm just taking your.
I've got 3 rounds left in my pistol, and I've got 1 extra magazine.
Oh,
All right.
missed the
Don't worry,
fish.
Missed the first
I've
shot.
only got
Hey
2
now,
rounds
what you
left.
got in your nose right there? All right, you hit the second shot. I think it was a 1d6 plus what it?
Just barely.
And you hit the second one. Nice.
All right. As you hear, bang, 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 bang.
And this rat is
Vandal.
big enough that it's got a AC of 5, so it's not, you know, it's pretty small. Pretty small.
So he misses the second one, actually. Then.
No, it says 25.
No, the second shot. He only hits one of these. That's what I'm saying. Then.
No, 5.
The second one
he
would
hit
be
an
minus
8.
5.
Yeah, the AC of the rat is 5, and it's a -5 for the second shot of a burst. So it's a -10.
Okay. Yeah, you missed the second one.
Yeah.
If you're making burst shots. Okay. I'm not. What is the difference? Huh, anyway, carry on.
What are you trying to say? What's the difference between that and taking 3 separate shots?
Yeah.
Time
Maybe
for
you can-
recoil. Essentially, you're bursting very quickly. You're just squeezing 3 up very fast.
Yeah, but I'm not
So
sure
the guy-
why you would then take a burst shot versus a regular shot.
Because you.
Oh, there's.
Because a burst shot costs less AP than 3 sequential shots.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. I'll just re-roll that.
Wait, what are you rerolling?
Well, because I rolled 2d6 plus.
Oh, yeah.
I think you turned on your.
No, I can just take it down the. I can see the math right there. It's a 6 plus 8.
4.
6 plus 8. The 4 was the first one that you missed.
No, the plus would be halved if you only hit 1 shot. That's what you say.
Oh,
would be
so
10.
just 10. Okay. Yeah. You hit this rat, you fucking right in the belly of it, and it squeals and it like tries to run away and then drops dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not the craziest rats, but you know they're still.
Even turn off your.
Oh, thank
20.
you. I had to reload, reconnect.
Yep. All right. So that rat is dead. Also, you guys can carry on. Come out of sequence.
I'm gonna yell like, "Is everything okay?"
Yeah, just a rat, just something. I don't even know. I heard some skittering, some bangs, some squeak. Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Ammo.
I'll continue my crawl.
Okay. You're
I'm
going
looking forward
into
to
these
you.
pipes. You start seeing very large tubing, and it sounds like there's some like movement going through them, like some large volumes of water, but not very quickly. They're just kind of a low rumble. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Can I see if there's anything around this
As
corner?
you keep going, so that you're seeing a water stream, a similar tube, just kind of going down this hallway here. Okay. Price, roll sneak.
Yep.
And Kevin's going down, and he starts to see another alcove down here.
Okay.
Oh, he's just gonna go right in there. Okay.
I'm gonna keep.
He opened and he sees another pool with some like a ladder going across it, and your sneak is successful, so you can keep going. Okay, and you walk far enough up that you can see there's another rat just kind of chilling by the water, looking into it, not moving very much, but it doesn't notice you yet. And Kevin keeps going, and he sees a room with it's got a big pool of water in it.
Okay.
And there seems to be a door there, like an actual door.
And I listen, my like perceive if there's anything else in the room, and then can I try to listen into the door after that?
Yeah, you
Like,
can do a perception
softly,
check.
very quietly.
You're not able to discern anything coming from that room.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to let Ollie know, whispering, or not let Ollie.
There is-
let Vandal know.
Well, hold on, let me just describe the door for you. It's a, you know, like a pretty tough metal door, and there's a big, thick doorknob on there.
Okay.
There does not seem to be a lock
Locking, it's like-
on
yeah.
there. Yeah.
I
Hey,
whisper
baby.
back to Vandal and say, "Hey, there's a door. I'm going in. Can you cover me?"
Yep, I'll be right behind you.
You don't
Okay,
want
so
to
I'm
wait
gonna-
for Price.
No. We're not waiting. Bryce is doing his own thing. He's on his own adventure.
What are you doing over there?
We're too far away.
You gonna kill the rat?
I was gonna sneak up fairly close to the rat, make sure, see if there's anything like within like 5 or 10 feet of the rat.
Okay.
If I do
There's
that
just
while
the
I'm
pool of
sneaking.
water and some dead rat in the corner of the
Okay.
room.
I'll try and shoot the rat then.
Okay.
Which just a shot.
All right. Try and shoot it once.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. You do manage to hit it, and that's a critical,
That's
I think.
a critical success. Yes.
Yep. I'm just gonna say you kill it, because it's just gonna be dead anyway. I think you have a, what is it, D4 plus something? What is your plus?
1d6 plus 4, and it would get 1.5. No, it would only get plus. Yeah, would get 1.5 times damage. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say it's dead.
Okay.
You shoot a fucking big rat, but it's dead. Okay. And these guys are gonna try and open the door.
Yep.
Okay, you open the door and see into this hallway, and there's a like metal ladder going up, and it's, you know, pretty tall ladder, much taller than the one you were in earlier.
Okay. All right. Big tall ladder.
Also, just as a meta sort of thing, the distances in these hallways that you guys are walking through is not relevant, is not respective of the actual distance that you've walked. You think you may have walked
a lot farther.
you think you may have walked at least a mile through the winding turns. All right.
Okay. So this is big. All right.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
fine.
Okay.
very large
So
store,
we've-
but
yeah.
but like each like the distance from like here or like this one is much shorter than the distance than you've walked like earlier. You guys from
you
this
able
main area, huh?
Are you able to adjust the scale settings? So like
No.
when we use our ruler, it goes from like.
No, I
you know,
can't, unfortunately.
no.
I would have to do it for the whole map, and then it would
That's
make
what I mean.
everything like super huge.
Oh, it's really.
So like
big,
you would write, if you were to measure this area, it would be like,
this area.
yeah, but that would be like, that one might, I would say, is the right distance. The other ones are much longer. It's just
what I
kind
mean,
of
like,
wandering.
imagine if you could select like from
Yeah, I
here
wish.
to here is a corner or something. So over here, you know.
Yeah, that would be useful, but you know, it's not able to be done, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, Price is kind of going around. You see some
Okay,
more
so-
tubing on the walls. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna keep
try to-
going around. You see just the more pools. There's some. It seems like there's another pillar in the water. As you keep going. and you're gonna go around the corner and you see the outlet of this pool down, and it goes into this hallway that they were in.
Okay. Oh, welcome back, Price. How's it going? Found some ladder down here. I was just about to listen down and see if I could hear anything. So I want to try to listen.
You already tried that.
Oh, that's right. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and continue the end of this room. You guys are welcome to go down if you want. I'm going to go this way, though.
I want to check out that ladder.
Okay. As you go into the room, you see that is actually a very small room. It seems like an antechamber, and the ladder is just like maybe 200 rungs straight up. Some of them are a little bit rusty and cracked, and there seems to be another door at the other end of this antechamber. And Kevin, you see some pipes on the wall, and you see this river of sewage continuing down into another alleyway.
Okay. I'm going to tell Price as he's going down. Price, I'm checking this out. I'll be down here. I'll come back, though, if I need to.
Okay.
I'm going to keep walking.
Okay. You're walking into the darkness, and you're already... And you notice that there is a slope, a much steeper slope going down. You're going continuously down.
Am I able to perceive on the ground and see if it's slippery? Because if it's like getting wet or like too wet.
It does seem like it's getting damper, but not unbearably so. Okay.
I want to continue forward as long as my sure-footedness, steadfast, strong.
Okay, you continue about 500 feet, and you continue down, and you run into a gate, like a portcullis type like gate. So it's not a wall, but it is a wall of bars, basically, like not something you can go through.
Okay, can I cross the other side and feel the other
Yes.
side of the wall?
So you're
like,
able to perceive that there is not a mechanism to open this door.
Okay. So.
And it's so, I mean, you wouldn't notice that it's dark, I guess, but it's very dark.
Yeah. Can I try to listen down and hear anything on this side of the gate? Like if there's anything trapped, or just like very cautiously be like realizing like, I don't know if I'm being trapped in here or if there's something on the other side being trapped. So I'm very cautious approaching it, but I want to try to listen on the other side.
Roll perception.
Okay.
You are able to hear some very faint but long, slow, sonorous breaths coming from somewhere very far in the distance, but audible.
I stand up very carefully, and I am going to hold on. Just very quietly, I stand up, and I'm in the darkness, not moving. Hold on.
And you're just as an additional thing that you're aware of is that the water is going much quicker past you, flowing in that direction, in the direction that you were walking.
Oh,
under the portcullis, from that pool under the portcullis, just as a thing you've noticed.
Is it possible, would you say, and I'll leave this up to your discretion, to quietly, like just like, you know how you take a piece of tape, but it's duct tape, and I'm just going to quietly unroll, I would say like about a foot or so of that, just very gently doing it, and I want to take like a one side of it on the bottom, I would say, wipe away a little bit of the dirt if I can with my hand to make it like dry, and then wrap a piece of tape on essentially making a trap to see if I can hear it. Like I'll hear a ripping noise if the gate opens up quietly, you know, just in case, because I don't know, I can't tell if this gate's new.
You mean like to stick it from the gate to the floor or something?
Gate to the floor, yeah. And I want to do it quietly. I feel like I'm kind of concerned, so I'm just
roll a sneak or sleight of hand, one of the two, whichever's higher. I don't care.
Okay, let me see. Sleight of hand. Is sleight of hand? Okay.
Actually, it has to be sneak. Just kidding.
Okay. Well, friends, farewell. This could be my end. Son of a bitch. I rip open the fucking...
You hear you're trying to make it... I'm going to say it's not a hugely loud thing. It's not like you're just yanking on it. You're doing it cautiously, so it's still just kind of the... of when you like unroll some duct tape, but it's echoing down the chamber.
It's and water sounds.
It doesn't. It's still kind of being covered by the rushing water, so you are able to do it.
Okay. So
you don't see or hear any perceived change in anything on the other side of that.
Can I double check to see if there's a perceived change?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to perception check again. And just after I did that, so the trap is set up now, right? I'm done.
Yes.
Okay, it's done. I take it just a step back, and then I just want to listen as much as I can.
What you notice is the breathing has stopped. You are not able to hear anything else.
Wonderful. I am immediately going to turn tail and start just not intensely, but briskly walking, just back up. And then I'm assuming as long as you haven't said anything, that I've made it back up to where
You
my
can make
character
it
is.
back, yes.
Okay.
And you're just revealing, as you're going, you're kind of revealing the other side of that.
Okay, I very, very cautiously, and I'm assuming they're still there, or has time passed and am I coming back to where they're not?
What have you guys been doing in this antechamber?
I've been climbing up that ladder.
So you are going to climb up the ladder?
I want to see what's up there.
And I'd like to just check this other door. If it opens, I'd just like to open it and see what's on the other side.
Okay,
So
you can open that door and...
Wait, before they do that, is that about the time that I walk back?
Yeah, you could,
Okay.
yeah. Say that
Can I walk back and then just position myself right here and then just crouch quietly?
Sure.
I'm just at the doorway. I'm assuming I can still hear them, right? They're like right above
Yeah.
me. Could they hear me if I hollered in?
Yes.
Or like, hey guys, like talked quietly, they could hear me?
Yeah. I'm going to say you're about halfway up the ladder then, Vandal?
Yep.
Sure. So are you gonna try to open this door that's in front of you?
Yes, I am.
No, I mean, Price.
Oh, I thought there's a door upstairs.
No, you're halfway up the ladder.
Yeah, I'm gonna open
Okay,
the door.
you jiggle the doorknob. It's locked, but as you jiggle it, a voice on the other side says, you hear some whispering, and someone says, go check. And you hear someone from the other side of the door say, who is it? Do you say anything back?
Oh, I didn't expect there to be people down here. Oh, what?
Do you tell him? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to decide.
I think I'm just gonna immediately stand like to the whatever side the door handle's on. I want to stand
So where it
that
opens?
side of the door frame. Yeah,
Okay.
and just ready my gun in case someone just charges out here, guns blazing.
You're gonna hear on the other side. You're gonna hear, "Are you friend of the order or not?" Silence takes it as no.
What's the order? I'll say that.
And then you're gonna hear the whispering. Roll a perception check, because you're standing right next to the door.
Can we hear this at all?
You notice you heard the friend of the order or not, and you heard the who is there. Okay, you hear the whispers saying, he's asking who the order is. He must not know. And
Someone got lost.
there's just gonna be repeat. Who's there? One last time.
Out of game, Reed. Do we have any idea who the people that captured us were?
You would know that there's a gang called LeBlanc's or gang, and that is what they're like formally known as, and in the Baton Rouge area.
So I don't know. So as far as I know, they weren't the order.
Roll me insight check. Or lore, actually.
I'm all right at this. That's like a 50% shot. Oh no, that's bad.
You would not have, like, from the vague, just them saying the order and being in the sewers, you don't know.
No, I was just wondering, from my general knowledge, do I know if the gang was ever like publicly known at all as the Order, the gang that captured us.
That you don't think so.
Okay.
This is something different. Seems like.
I'm gonna risk and say we're escaped prisoners.
The door, you hear some locks unclicking, and then right before anything happens, you hear, "Do you come armed?"
Only if you intend to try and shoot us.
And the door swings open, and you see a moderately lit, like, kind of belly of the underworld encampment in this area. It's very small, maybe 50 feet across by 100 feet, and there's a fire in one corner lighting up this dank room, dripping water down the walls kind of corner, and there's a guy standing there with a shaggy beard and a sailor's jacket and hat that's slick with water from being in this room for so long. He's got a thick, crusty, dark skin that smells like it came from the sewer. There is a dog sleeping on a mat in the corner that is also matted, and it's staring directly at you with its fur raised as if it is, prepared to be defense, but it's not jumping at you. It seems like this guy is its owner.
Okay. I'm going to lower my firearm.
He sees you with your gun and says, "He's armed." And as you're doing that, you're going to lower it down.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can trust this guy. I'm going to lower my weapon.
Are you going to say anything?
Yeah, I'm going to say, I don't want to fight.
Who are you? One last time.
We were captured by some gang members. We escaped. I don't know exactly who they were. We're just trying to find somewhere safe.
You came from the LeBlancs?
I think so. Yeah.
And they captured you. How strange.
While this is going on, because this is like happening in real time, right? Like assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just glance down the channel with my ears, not my eyes?
Yes, with your ears, glance it.
And then just I want to just try to be listening for that duct tape. Did I hear anything? Is anything?
I will. You have not. You can roll a perception, but I will say you would notice something, as it's like a. Yeah, you don't notice anything audible, but there's also rushing water, so it's not
I want
very.
to start meditating in preparation, like I'm stretching. I'm getting it.
Okay.
Just noted that I'm doing stretches out here.
Okay. You see this guy who's ragged, and it seems like it's a dank area in front of you, but there's light now coming from that area down into the hallway. So you're able to see. Well, you aren't, but Vandal is also able to see. He had to step away, by the way. It looks like, but
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're able to hear clearly into this area as well, and you hear like a crackling of a fire, and that's about it. And then
I'd say
you hear
we're friends.
And the guy says, "Not yet." He says,
at the very least, we're not enemies. I'll say.
"To be seen still. Why were you there? What were you doing there?"
They captured us to make materials for something.
Materials. Interesting.
From yesterday, just to back up for some like meta stuff here, just to know on how to direct this, would I have known when, like, the last session that we were making gun clips? Because I know we mentioned we'd like talk about that. Because I was able to put them together, right? And
yeah, you would have figured out that they were like magazines. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna, and I can hear the conversation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, knowing that stuff, then while that's just happening, I'll lean back and say, we're making gun clips. Not good ones, though. I broke all of them. And then I kind of just like...
Saboteur. I like this. Who are you?
Well, you can call me the barkeep. By the way, do you know about it?
What is it?
Nothing. We should go inside. Can I close the door behind me?
Yes, come on in.
Okay.
It's not safe outside.
Yep.
The
And
overworld is there.
I wander in, and is he able to see the doorway?
What door? Yeah, he's aware.
He's talking about this exterior one.
Yeah, he's able to see it.
Okay, I'm going to
He says, "Come in."
while I'm walking in, could I have put another? I want to do another duct tape track on this door, dude. If possible.
Yeah, you can put a piece of duct tape there.
Okay, and not to be like, would he have noticed it? Because I'm trying to do it kind of like, I don't want him to see
Um,
that I'm doing this, or anyone if possible.
you can roll a sneak or a
Okay, doesn't
deception
matter.
actually. Deception.
I'm not too worried about if like Reed or if you,
Well-
like anyone like in the party sees. I just don't want him to see. So I'm
Wouldn't
just
it
kind of
be
trying to see.
sleight of hand to...
No, because his whole body is moving.
So it's sneak.
I don't. Yeah. You can roll a sneak then, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, either way, I'm not doing.
He says-
trying to be like.
You do it and you see him and he like looks quizzically at you and says, "You
And then
barkeep, what are you doing?"
And then I point to my eyes and say, "I only have ears."
Ah. Well, let me lock that door for you. And he
Okay.
walks over and flicks a lock on it. He says, "There's many things out in that waterway that can harm people. Understandably, precautions are a good idea." And he walks
I
back.
nod. I want to follow him in the room.
I'll cautiously follow him in here. I don't want to seem threatening in any way, but
Okay.
I obviously am just like on guard. 'Cause
Okay.
He obviously doesn't trust me. I don't trust him yet,
When I
So-
walk in,
but I'm not gonna act hostile.
can we say I'm up here when was his back ever turned to us?
No.
Okay. Can I look over to Price and just kind of be like, well, you know, better stay pretty quiet in here just in case there's anything outside. And I just want to like hinge on that last part and see if he notices anything.
Like let's
Make him roll a perception, see if like he'll like
No, it would be
or whatever.
Insight.
insight. Yeah.
And I just want to
Roll an insight.
I'm terrible at this.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Nope. He does not seem to pick up on any hints that you're giving him.
Would I have known he's picking up on any like not picking up on
No.
Could I
I mean, you were just hopeful. Yeah. I mean, he would have nodded or something. You think he would have nodded or something? I'm gonna say Vandal comes in there too. He comes down the ladder, seeing this guy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that
by
for
the
him.
way, outside of this, do you want me to message him and see how much longer he has, or
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, sure.
I'll just say ETA?
Say stuff's happening. ETA. I'm guessing it's gonna be a little bit, so I'm just gonna bring him in with us. No, you sleepy kitty. Okay, so as he backs into this room, you see another hallway going down into the distance here. It's decently lit. At the end of it, there seems to be a staircase going up. This hallway is shorter than it seems. It's probably about 300 or 400 feet, so it's a good long hallway. And you're not able to see to the end of it. Okay, as he's standing there, he's asking, "Tell me, how did you escape? LeBlanc is notorious for their cruelty and well-designed fortresses and forts."
To be honest, sir, boldness, dumb luck, and a man who can punch like an anvil.
Yeah,
Those
that's
seem-
the other one back there, and I point back to I just like shrug my way over to where Captain's character is, just in reference of the man who can punch hard. I just nod back towards him.
Okay.
Could be in an attempt for a joke, but you know, he doesn't know that.
He is
See what happens.
unfazed as he's eyeing all of you, and he says, "I'm Jean Valjean. I have been in here for centuries. Roll insight while he's talking. And the overworld is dangerous and ever-changing. The waterways are constant.
I didn't realize. I pressed that twice, sorry.
You both aren't able to pick up much. I will say he seems off. That's all I'll just say.
He seems like he might not be in his right mind.
That
Understanding
might be something that you notice. Okay. This and then he says, what are you doing in the waterways?
We escaped through the sewer. We've been looking for a safe place.
And he's gonna say, this place is very safe, as you can tell, but we need water. The sewage is terrible down here. I've only been getting it from the walls. Would you be able to find some around here? You don't have to surface.
We don't have to surface.
Where would we need to search? I ask, and I take just one step closer to Price, so I'm like within like arm's length of him.
He says, alcoves around here are... I have searched every corner except for the pool. The pool I cannot get through.
You mean that big pool? That how
The control center? No.
Yeah.
That's where the pillars are. The pillars are untouchable. They are in the water of death. I cannot reach those. But that is not the pool. The pool is larger than the control room, and it's completely filled. I cannot cross it, but there might be water on the other side. I need water.
Oh wait,
I do not want wall water.
we actually know where there's a well, right? Way back here.
Maybe. You gonna ask? He seems to just stare at you now.
You said we thought we've traveled like a mile or so, right?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. I'll say I think about a mile back through the tunnels there was open into a well.
That's by LeBlanc's. I cannot go there.
And I'm not sure if we want to risk that either.
Fair enough, and I kind of like pat Price on the shoulder and just nudge him a bit, and I'm just like, fair enough. Well, maybe we should go back and search for that on a different, see what's in the middle of the pool. And I nudge him, like trying to be like, I should talk to you for just a second because I think I have an idea of something, just like not a little bit more than last time, but like let me be a hard.
And he says, "Don't go yet. Stay. Enjoy this hospitable environment. Enjoy the unchanging."
I'd say, oh, you're right. But you need water, right?
I'm going to ignore Ollie a little bit. I'm just going to ask, why haven't you gone to get this water all this time?
I have looked. There's no way around these areas. I know my way around every nook and cranny, but LeBlanc, I cannot be captured again.
Understood.
And he lifts his shirt up and turns his back to you, and you see like very large scarring across his back. Multiple scars. and he pulls his shirt back down and faces you with a grim, steeled face.
And do I notice that there is a pathway going over here?
Yeah, you both can see that. Yeah, and you can also see behind him there's another door.
Okay. Can I just like listen over and like knowing that pathway to the left is like going somewhere, I can say, well, friend, I know we could stay here forever, but after, I got a question. What is down this other pathway? Is that the direction to the pool?
He says, Pierre's over there.
Who? Come again?
Pierre's over there.
Okay.
Who's Pierre?
Pierre the priest.
Oh.
You must know Pierre the priest.
Yeah, we know Pierre. And I immediately glance.
His smile just brightens up. He says, of course you do. Everyone knows Pierre the priest. Everyone passing through here anyway.
Ah, I see. I immediately...
His smile is very, very, very tensed.
And then while he does that, I turn over and I grab Dr. Price by the shoulder and look at Vandal too. Assuming we're just gonna, I'll try to keep this slow. Also, let me see if catching messages.
All right, back.
Ooh, perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Let's explain. Get him caught up. Get him caught up real quick.
Okay. Basically, you walked into this area that looks very, maybe 50 by 100 meters room, not meters, feet room. Make it 3 times as big. It's a
huge,
damp, dank area with water dripping down the walls, but there's a small fire pit with some coal ash in it. There's a dog sleeping behind you. I just pulled you down the ladder because I'm assuming you would want to check this out rather than go up. There's this guy who you have yet to ask the name of, and he is in like a seaman's jacket that's slick with water and a seaman's hat. He's been telling you about, he's been in here, he says, for hundreds of years, and it seems that he's a little off in the head, as they've noted. He's told you that there is a priest Pierre down in that everyone knows priest Pierre who's down here, and you've noticed there's a slight hallway about 500 feet going off into the left, and there's a door behind him, and he is apparently very thirsty for water, and he's telling you to go find him water that he can drink that is not wall water.
Okay. Can I tell my side of what I'm doing right now too?
Yes.
Okay. So I have turned over and I've said good, and I've kind of grabbed Price, not heavily, but just starting to nudge him a little bit on the shoulder, and I look at Vandal, because recently, Captain, I was down over here, this area, and I went down there and I put up, this is okay for me to explain, right? Is this?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to shift meta or something. I don't want to, okay, cool. Okay, so I walked down here because you guys were exploring, and while you guys were having this conversation, doing that stuff, I went down and found a grate, okay? Because I think you were gone for this, right?
No, you taped up the grate to make up a booby trap.
Okay, did you hear the breathing roll?
No.
Okay, so I did a perception check going in and heard that there was a deep, steady breathing, okay? Okay, and then I put the trap down, and then I did another perception check, and the deep, heavy breathing had stopped.
Oh.
Okay, and so I immediately walked back and positioned myself at the door and was like, and kept looking down the walkway and started doing stretches and walked back over, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. And so we walked in, the conversation's still happening, and I'm trying to nudge Price the whole time, hey man, maybe we should walk back out, I gotta say something to you guys, something's up, we have something going on, and I made sure the dude locked the door and did all this stuff, but I'm just kind of concerned that this is not where we should be. We should maybe go back, because I'm remembering that there's a pathway over here that we didn't check, there could be something else, but just go back, we need to reconvene and retest this. So I'm trying to get us to go out of the room, at least to get him to unlock this or something, to get him to go away so we can chat for a second.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay.
So I nudge over and I talk to the guy and say, hey, so just FYI, as I'm still nudging you guys over, could you go over and check what Jean Valjean wanted? I think the priest, you said he was over there too. Can you double check with him? Because they told me earlier to go this way, and I need the keys. We should just walk out real quick. Can we check something real quick? Because I think we forgot something. There's one more of us actually. We can bring him back here if you'd like.
There's another?
There's 4 of us, right? There's 4 of us.
Oh,
And I immediately look over to
that's
Price.
good numbers.
Vandal. Yeah, 4. There's 4. There's totally 4 of us, right?
Totally. I would like to look and inspect or like perceive into that fireplace to see if I see any bones of humankind.
Roll perception.
Great.
You just see rat bones scattered around the area by the fire, but it's not. There's also just kind of like a small chair. There's like a bucket-looking device that's holding murky water that looks like it's been sitting for much too long.
I know what that's that bucket. All right. Well, yeah, we're just gonna go grab that guy. I'll be right back.
Don't go. Pierre must talk first.
Pierre told us. You didn't hear him? And I look at the guy like, come on, man.
What do you think? I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. I know if you've been in here or not. Pierre would have said something.
If you're crazy, you would have heard it. And then I immediately just turn around and I think I'm just going to walk back and say, you should know. And I'm like pushing everyone back towards the door.
He says, stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
He starts
put
shouting.
My hand on.
As his shouting
Brandon's,
gets
like,
louder and louder, you hear someone coming from the hallway.
Yeah.
Jean Valjean, who's that? And someone walks down this hallway. It's from the stairway in the distance. You see someone walking down.
Did he lock the door with keys or was it like a little?
It was a
the door
key.
Locked? I'm a bitch. It's always a fucking key.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And he says,
grab,
"Friends, stop!
yeah, I'm
Who
gonna
are
grab
you?"
Ollie and say, let's.
In front of you stands. Hold up. In front of you, walking down the hallway, is a man in very, like, ratty robes, but you can tell that there has been an effort to maintain the, like, cleanliness of it. In essence, you know, trying to stay as clean as possible in this dank area. It looks like a pumpkin.
Look.
He's wearing.
Just.
Go ahead.
Would we have had a second?
I was just gonna ask. These robes, do they look Catholic?
No,
Like,
they're like, they're more along the lines of just like, think Jedi robes a little bit, but like there's not the wrapping around the middle. They're just kind of like long, like not bathrobe looking, but they're like more monk robe than a priest robe, I guess.
Okay.
While he's walking down, would I have had like possibly like just a second to utter 2 sentences, like whisper them to Vandal and Price?
Yeah.
Just like turn quietly so like only they could hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to turn over to them and say something's not right. There is something locked up. We should be very cautious outside, and that's all I pretty much whisper.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep smiling for the crazy people and just give a slow, small nod. And say,
The hobo
hello,
is just
Pierre?
smiling very strained at you, but he does not seem tensed. His body doesn't seem tense. He just is like he doesn't know how to smile, rather than he's like grimacing. It's hard to tell.
Can I? Well, this is like. Well, that's like my last sentence is. My name's not the barkeep. It's actually Ollie. You two are the only ones that know. Say nothing. Always introduces the barkeep. And then just. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. As that sentence is uttered, the man in the robes approaches you and says, "Hi, friends. I'm Pierre. Who are you? My friend here, John, has been keeping you company, I see, but I hope he hasn't scared you." Roll insight checks.
Okay.
All 3 of you. 27, 13,
Sweet.
and
Fucking sweet.
42.
We're all in
Okay, you are unsure whether this man is crazy, sincere, what? You have not decided yet if what is going on.
Okay.
You're gonna introduce yourselves?
And go.
I am Vandal. Why does your friend say I have to meet you?
It's likely because he knows you are in agony and in distress, and we are here to help. We help all those that make it out of LeBlanc's.
Oh. All right. Do you have any other people in your group that you help that's with you? Or is it just you guys?
Well, I've helped John for a long time. Almost 5 years now. He doesn't want to leave, but there have others been passing through that we've helped.
Oh, so it's just you two here in the sewers.
I stay here. It seems to be a reliable area, but I have escaped ages ago. I go to the surface every now and then for resources, but I have not left in a long time now.
Well, then you might be able to help us. We're looking for a safe place to surface.
Ah, yes, there is an actual area that you can surface. It's blocked for now. You may be able to find a way around, but down outside of this hallway, actually, there's a descending part of the sewer that is leads to a ladder that goes near a restaurant that I was able to find, but unfortunately we had to barricade it because a beast has been ravaging everything and all of our supplies, and so we had to put a barricade on the sewers. But past that barricade there is a ladder that leads up into that restaurant.
And what kind of beast are we talking about?
Hold on. This beast, I'm not certain. It is very, very large. I can hear it walking past our doorway. It must weigh 200, 300 pounds. But I'm not certain of its make.
Is it known to be violent?
It has left corpses of rats all throughout our area. I don't know if it's violent towards humans, but with its hunger, I believe it to be dangerous.
I nod. Interesting.
And the ladder behind us, where does that lead?
The one in the atrium?
Yes.
That will get you to a road, but that road is in LeBlanc territory, and I would not take it. Unless you are willing to chance movement only by night.
From when we escaped, how much time has passed?
About 7 or 8 hours, taking walking into account and the fighting.
Okay. Well, that's valuable information, but if the exit's just right behind us, I think we should just take that one more than anything.
If you do exit, perhaps you could help me so that I can help people in the future.
I say, sure. That could be interesting. You mean you'll let us go out, you'll say? We can leave here?
You can leave whenever you feel. I'm not holding you.
You cut out the lead. I couldn't hear it. Thing you said.
He says, no, I'm not holding you. You can leave whenever you feel. But if you do leave, and you're able to make your way into an area with supplies, if you could find a very large wrench, I need it to control the water levels so that we can pass the pool and retrieve fresh water for ourselves. It's very difficult to acquire down here.
I want to lean over at that moment when she says that and say, hey, you do know there a little bit back ways in the tunnel there are some pipe controller things, possibly. I mean, I moved some things around, sounded like some water moved around. You guys tried those ones yet?
I can't reach those. They're in stagnant sewage. I'm not crossing that and risking my health.
Fair enough.
And I can't get the control panel working, but I do know what you speak of.
What if we helped you out?
What's in it for us?
Well, I'm not certain. But on the other side of the pool, there's a alcove that I believe contains supplies that were left here by the gang. The Order has stocked this, and it's been only me for a long time. But before there was more.
Okay. Can I make a wild swing at something?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna, in response to that, I'll ask her and say, hey, so we'll help you out, but to show that our reward is that you trust us, give us the keys to this door, and we're gonna walk out, and we'll come back in with them. But just a second to convene, and if we leave, you just lock the door behind us, and that's it. Just be careful, one of you stays inside at all times, have a knock system or whatever. But otherwise, give us a second, just 1 second outside alone.
Pierre says, sure, I have plenty of keys. Take those.
Okay. And I look at the other two and say, I propose we go back out and chat for just a quick second.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna leave? As you're leaving, he says, stay safe, friends. These sewers are dangerous.
Well, don't worry, we'll be back. We're just double checking something.
He says, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So you guys are...
Last thing, too, is I'm
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Shit.
We don't hear, don't turn the red light, and that's it or something.
No.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. Right, so I think we should have, a character conversation here and be like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Because, this is where the coordination could be, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just leave. This sounds like a trap.
Okay, can I explain what I heard on the other side? Just because everyone knows it, obviously, because I just said it. But can we just real time it and be like, oh look, this happened, and now make a decision based on that information that I know. That way, everyone knows what I've heard, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
I would say why not.
All right, so I do that.
So you heard some breathing.
Yeah, very deep, and there's a trap set, and so far it hasn't, strung, but I don't know now, and I'm kind of afraid to go down and check.
Well, I'm not afraid of anything. I can go check for you.
All right, so I'll walk down with
you're gonna walk down there?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll walk down with them.
Okay. You walk down, roll perception. Both of you.
Motherfucker. Can I be telling them hey, we should just stay away from the bars,
Okay,
fuck, hold on.
Vandal, you walk down. It's a very steeply sloped walkway with slick, tiling going down at probably a 15-degree grade. The water is increasingly rushing down into this, and as you're walking, you walk right into a barricade. It gets so dark that you can't see right until you walk into this grating that's a portcullis where it's across a grid of iron. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just walk right into it. Yep. Exactly.
Could have given me a heads up that there was a freaking iron wall here.
Hold up. You walk into it and it makes a clang sound. Okay. And you hear a scuffling of a very large thing very far in the distance.
Could I, with my perception, because I'm the only one who had that, either if I know, might have to roll another one, could I have heard if the footsteps are going away or towards us? Because I'm the blind man.
You can't tell.
Guys, okay. Sorry, I just have to let you know one thing. I'm having a thunderstorm. My power might go out right now.
Oh, okay. Shit. Stay safe, man.
Oh, yeah, I will. Thanks. I think we should just lure it to the bars, and as I do that, I kind of stick my arm through and make the
oh wait, hold up.
Cat noise.
Ollie succeeded his roll. I didn't see that.
Oh, he did.
Ollie, yeah. So so you still run into the wall because you were very bravely striding into the darkness that you can only see nothing in front of you.
I knew.
But you couldn't stop him. Yeah, but so you, in addition to your knowledge of the gate, you're able to detect as you're walking. So what side of the river are you on?
I went to the right side here.
So you're on the right side? You're up here?
I'm trying to keep my character where I want him.
If you press and hold Alt, I'm going to make you guys just a little bit smaller to be a little bit more reflective of the scale here.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
How does that work? How do we make it smaller?
Press and hold Alt and then click on it and you should be able to scale it. Maybe you're not able to, but...
Well, I can't do it from mine.
Okay, so it's DM only. That's fine. That's perfect. That's actually better. So you, as you're walking, you hear a slightly change in the sound of your footsteps as you're going into the darkness on the right side. So the wall starts to sound like it's hollower. Do you want to check it out?
Yeah, I want to definitely be like, guys.
Okay, roll investigation or whatever it's called. I think it's investigation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch.
Bill was the doorknob.
You just are able to, that's all you're able to hear is just the change in footsteps.
Okay. Well, I will walk forward and be like, hey, Vandal, be careful. Just saying, man, like, sounded big.
He just probably needs some love.
That's probably true.
Making cat cooey noises.
You're gonna make tisk tisk sounds?
Yep, trying to get him to come over here. Kind of have my hand.
You hear some scuttling coming towards you, and how close are you to this grating?
I'm like pretty much right up against the grate.
His hand is through the grate.
No, he has to tell me how close he is.
I'm like pretty much like face
Are
to
you
face.
pressed up against it?
I'm sorry?
Are you pressed up against it?
Yeah.
You are pressed up against it.
Yep.
Are you okay? You definitely hear the large scuttling coming towards you very quickly. Are you gonna stay pressed up against it?
Brandon, you better research Dr. Quick.
I
regrow an arm.
I need another level for that.
I'm trying to go into something that I can regrow an arm for these reasons.
Are you staying pressed up against it, or are you gonna back away once you hear it getting closer?
I'm gonna stay pressed up against it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Alright. Can I leap towards him? Because I would hear the scuttling, right? Could I?
Everybody hears it getting very close.
Like, is it deafening, or is it just like?
It is now sounding like large padded things slapping and like a four-legged thing running towards the grate. It does sound very heavy footsteps.
I'm going to, with my like stalwart character, my brisk giant hands and my stone wall person, like basically just grab him around the waist and just yank backwards, just like as fat, like hard as I can.
Okay, roll strength.
Yeah.
Roll some strength.
In one deft movement, like I'm moving. Son of a bitch, I'm an idiot.
You grab him and are holding on, and you tug on him, but he's not moving.
Great.
And as that happens, two large paws that are the size of someone's head rest and shake the grate right in front of you, and you see this giant pointed nose, furry thing stick its nose right up against the grate and start gnawing with fangs that are the size of like your forearm. This giant rodent's fangs just gnawing on the metal. The fangs are so large that they go through the metal and are like holding on either side of the metal as if you were taking a bite out of the metal, but it's just shaking the grate with its full force.
Wait, I have an important question while this is happening. So during that, just like the pounding of the grate, did my duct tape snap? Did I hear it?
No, it has not snapped. It's still like these portcullis seems very sturdy.
Okay, cool. So after all that happens, can I just try to fully pull him back now without him holding onto the grate?
Are you resisting, Vandal?
No. If anything, I would have gotten startled a little bit and probably jumped back.
Yeah. All right, so this thing is screeching at you. It's very loud. It's echoing through this hall. You know, hundreds of feet back, you can hear it screeching.
With my last bullet, as it's like gnawing on there, I just want to shoot it.
Okay, go roll small arms.
Is this happening while I'm yanking
one bullet.
him back?
Come on,
You only have one bullet left?
Yep.
Okay, roll, what is it, 1d4 plus something?
I thought it was 1d6 plus 4.
1d6 plus 4, yeah.
Okay.
I'm dyslexic.
No worries. I am super dyslexic.
Okay. You hit the bullet, just takes a chunk of fur, and this thing is probably the size of a cow, and it just kind of embeds itself in its fur a little bit.
I'm like, that's what you get for scaring me. I'm trying to be your friend.
It doesn't pull back from the grate. It's just still gnawing on this. These two paws are like resting above where your shoulders would be, and it's like gnawing above where your head would be.
I'm just gonna yell, "Get back!" That doesn't look like the kind of thing we can take on with a 9mm.
As I kind of like step back, I'm like, okay, hear me out. What we do is we open the gate, open all the doors, and have that thing kill those two guys.
I don't think we need to kill two people that
I don't
openly
trust
told
them.
us.
I don't trust them.
They're nice.
They openly told us this thing was here.
For us to do the dirty work to get rid of it. Yet
They
they can
have-
help people and stop this evil cult people up top. I don't buy it.
Here, wait, here. Here's the solution. I can show you the way. I am a divine monk of my people. Let's go back. If the door is still unlocked, they knowingly left it open so, or unknowingly possibly, but if it's still unlocked, then we know they would be willing to let another stranger in, because it was unlocked when we went through, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
The first one was unlocked. The second one was
First
locked.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, because the second one. Okay, fair enough.
This
I
one
guess
was
it wasn't,
locked.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, it wouldn't matter. Well, good point then. The monk sits back down, sad.
Like, I've experienced these types of people.
All of you roll perception again.
Okay.
I don't like that. I'm guessing the grate is slightly breaking.
All right. Well, I mean, I do. Well, wait. Just FYI, Reed. My duct tape. Am I still like I should be actively listening for that.
Your
right?
duct
Like,
tape
it's been-
has not budged. This metal grating does not seem to be a thing that opens outward.
Ah, fuck.
You guys, so we open it, we rush to the other side. It can't get us. It gets to the nearest food source. Those two people.
I don't
birds,
think
one
we're
stone.
fast enough. We are not fast
Listen,
enough. You are. I am not.
I'm not quite down for murdering helpless people.
Or beast, maybe I could. And can I turn back and try to reason with the creature?
If you feel so, yeah. Do you guys want to explore the rest of this section of cave here, or do you want to go back?
Yeah, I vote we explore the rest. Up to you guys.
Yeah.
It's like we got out.
Okay,
I just wanted a beast.
roll. Oh, you guys are gonna go back out?
Yeah, we're going to explore. Well, what are we doing? Are we going to explore, or are we engaging with the beast? Because I was going to reason with the beast real quick. I can wait. You guys can go ahead. I'm going to reason with the beast.
I was meaning, do you want to do you want to check out the end of this hallway more, or do you want to keep going? Like, do you want to see if there's a lever for the door to open? Do you want to, like, that sort of thing? Because so currently it is like pitch black, but it's like, you don't really know what's around you. You only know that there's a portcullis in front of you.
And I've not searched the walls.
Well, you do know you other two wouldn't have known that, so you only are the only person who knows that there's something changing in the wall's structure.
Okay. Would I know that at that point?
I mean, you would have detected it just by walking past it. It sounds more hollow than the rest of the walls.
Okay.
That's the only thing that you would have known.
While I'm walking back down to reason with the beast, can I tap the walls to just like with my hand? I'm just gonna tap it, see if anything's hollow.
So you're gonna approach
Like
the
a
beast.
I'm approaching the beast, but I'm staying within reason, and I'm gonna try to reason with it.
Okay. So I usually don't do this, but I'll just say, like, as you're walking towards the rat, you're kind of tapping the wall with your finger.
Yeah.
You notice that there is, the first part of the wall, as you're going, like this part, would have old rickety but like smoothly covered bricks going all the way up into an arching ceiling, okay? As you're going, you're tapping them, and you feel fresh bricks near the edge of the portcullis.
Okay. I want to explore those. Stop before I go down to the rat and be like, something's different here, and like say that aloud and start exploring to see if I can notice anything that I can push on or pull or.
Do you guys want to check it out?
Yeah, when he says that, I'll cross over to see what he's looking at.
Okay. It is still pitch black, so you're not able to visually see anything. Do you want to touch it?
Yeah.
Okay. What you feel is freshly laid bricks that probably aren't less than a year old.
Alright, can I feel, like, for the edge, the seam?
Yeah, it seems like they laid them, like, the bricks of the old and the bricks of the new kind of just, like, interlace, like they were trying to repair it.
Can I lean in and listen while he's doing his thing? Just like, I want to listen so I can hear anything on the other side.
I mean, it just sounds like bricks to you.
Okay.
Yeah. What I'm trying to
Roll a perception check. Roll a perception check. Oh, it's like a person height section if you're feeling all the way around it. Kevin, you hear... What would you hear? You hear like more rushing, like very faintly rushing water that seems contained, you know, like it's muffled.
Where the old brick meets the new brick, if I kind of feel the mortar, does it feel like solid set?
It feels like it's been there for a while, like, you know.
No,
a good year.
I mean, like, was it done well? Does it feel crumbly or moldy or anything like?
The old brick or the new brick?
The like seam where new meets old.
It seemed like they did a decent job sealing it, but it's, you know, they look like pretty regular sized bricks.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, if I take like a little piece of scrap metal, can I like scrape out the mortar? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You probably could do that.
Okay, yeah.
Can I push it with my baton?
It feels like a brick, like a layer of bricks.
Okay.
You think
doesn't budge
you think
at all?
pushing it isn't doing anything, but you know.
Okay.
You don't know what you would. You're pretty strong. You might be able to crack it.
What do you guys think? I relay the information.
They walled this up for some reason.
Hide all the dead bodies.
It's possible.
It
is possible.
Well, I'm gonna take a little piece of magazine clamshell I still have and start trying to dig out the border of this to see if we can just like push it in one piece.
Okay, yeah, you scrape out around one of the bricks. Takes you probably a good half an hour. Do you guys do anything while he's doing that? He's kind of just chipping away at the mortar.
Is the beast still there, freaking out?
The beast is still there, but it's not squeaking anymore. It's just gnawing at the cage, at the barrier.
I want to get within, like, I would say 10 hearing feet distance and reason with it and just be like,
reason? You're gonna...
You know.
I like how you said that so frankly. I will reason with it.
I will. I mean, you have to go confidently. I'm a blind
I suppose that's true.
I'm walking into a gnawing creature with a gate. This is my character.
Yep.
Do it.
Okay, I would say if you're gonna try to do that, do you have anything to say to it?
I'm just gonna say this is not what you want. We'll have to kill you at some point. If it comes to it, you'll die.
Are you going to try and intimidate the giant rat?
This is reason. This is reason. I'm gonna kill it.
It starts squeaking at you again, and jumps over to that side where you're at and starts gnawing at the cage on that side.
Okay, I think it understood. And then I walk back.
Yes.
I'm Ollie, and I'm gonna tap the brick I've just kind of moved the mortar out from around. Use your baton and see if you can punch this brick out.
Ollie.
No, is Captain dead?
I'm here.
Ollie. Ollie, your name is Ollie.
Is
Right, I was
your
on-
name Ollie?
I guess I'm gonna hit it. Let's do it. Let's break it open.
Okay, you're gonna try and hit the brick the single brick that he scraped around.
Yeah. I want to
Okay.
break this open.
Roll
Go.
unarmed with a -30 to hit because it's dark
Just
and you're
minus
trying to
30, that's all I
target
gotta
it.
type.
Hmm?
Minus 30. That's all I gotta type.
Yes. You take the baton and you swing it at this brick that he's cracked, and the brick flies in the other side of the wall. It just like shoots out, and there's a hole there.
Cool. I want to listen in.
It clatters onto the ground somewhere behind it.
Okay. And there's no other sound otherwise.
Yes, but your inherent perception is that it does not seem that there is dirt behind it.
Okay.
That is the idea that you get.
Can I look through? I know it's very, very dark, but I just want to see if even in the dark I can see anything. Or if it's
Roll
just
a perception with a -2. Or is it a +2?
Do we have a light bulb?
It would be
thing?
-2.
-2. No,
Do I have
you
working
see
light bulb?
nothing. He has a working light bulb, but where's the socket for it?
I don't know. I was gonna reach
I
out.
don't know. You guys haven't investigated the area. You don't know if there's a socket for it.
Can I investigate now? Because I'm kind of curious. Like I can't see anything, but I know they need light.
You can feel up the wall, sure.
Sure, I'm gonna feel up the wall. Is there anything there?
Roll perception. Okay, you feel both sides of the wall, I'm just saying, and you do not feel any sockets for light bulbs. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. In meta, I guess. Do you guys know how sewers work in general, or how
Yeah.
they clean them or anything?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
much.
There's
I'm
somewhat
assuming this
explosive
range
gases
is-
sometimes, and sometimes so
Yeah.
it's usually not
Yeah, which
light
is-
bulbs in sewers. Just as a
Ah.
FYI. Okay,
Yeah.
out of meta. Just kind of as a curiosity thing.
So these aren't light bulbs then back here.
That's the control room.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough.
That
I see.
one had very dimly
I
lit
get it,
light
I get it.
bulbs.
Gotcha.
And, well, speaking of that, can I at least putting my nose to this hole that we've created? Can I smell any like strong like sewage gas? It doesn't seem like there's a giant buildup. Like if I go
It smells
back
like
and get a
earth.
torch. Okay.
It smells like dirt. It does not actually smell like sewage. In fact, it smells better than what you're sitting in currently.
Well, it seems like there might be something behind here worth investigating. Why don't we go see if Pierre might let us have a little bit of fire and see if we can see what's through here?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
that's
torch
a
or
pretty
something.
good idea.
Yeah.
Would my barkeep knowledge know that there could be gas or something that would be flammable?
That's why I just smelled through there to see if there's like, see if I could smell like sewage gas.
Or wouldn't always. It could be undetectable. So would my character know that?
No, he would not.
Okay, cool. Then I won't. Okay, fair enough.
The kind of
I had to
gas
ask,
that
I
builds
had
up
to
in
ask.
sewers, Kevin, is methane. It smells.
It smells, yeah.
Yeah, it's not natural gas.
It smells like farts.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So we're going back.
So if it literally, yeah. As long as Vandal doesn't have any objections.
No, I don't. Sorry, I should be moving my character along.
No worries.
All right. So
You
let's
can
go
hop
see
in
if we.
too, Captain.
Huh?
Nothing. Man.
All right,
So you guys gonna go back in there?
I'm gonna
Yeah, I guess
knock and be courteous, not just walk in on these people.
Is it the barkeep and friends?
Yes.
Come in. He opens the door.
All right.
Oops, not the dog. The dog's still chilling there in the corner on his bed. He seems like an old dog.
Well, we've met your friend.
My friend! Ah, the cage. What is it?
Yes. It looks like a giant rat or rodent of some kind.
Never. No rat can be that large.
Well,
It must be something else.
Well, it's got teeth the size of my forearm. And it's
He
about
looks
the size of a
incredulously at you.
It can't be reached
That's
with.
massive. I've never heard of any animal, much less. Well, I suppose I have heard of cows, but no rat has ever been that big.
Well, we ended up killing about a 3-foot spider
Ah, yes.
about a half-mile back.
I have seen this one. It only feasts on the small rats.
Well, apparently it tried to get a taste for human.
Well, did you get close to it?
Calling me small? You want to fight?
I suppose I've never gotten close enough. I give it its distance and it stays out of my range.
I reach out and say, unfortunately, it did not survive our encounter, and I pull out my spider shiv to show her.
Ah, good. More rats for us anyway.
I put it back.
John, we'll be eating well tonight.
Well, Pierre, we've discovered... Did you happen to patch a wall in the sewer by that grate?
He strokes his chin for a minute. His chin is covered with a scraggly beard, but it seems to be attempted a job at keeping it trimmer than John seems to be. I can't recall. There may have been part of the order earlier that has used that area as a trap, but... And then he thinks for a moment. Now that you mention it, when we were putting up the barricade, it did seem that there was a section of wall that was newer, but I'm not certain of what it was for.
Well, I want to see what's beyond there and maybe get a better look at our mutual acquaintance.
Did
Is
you
there any way-
try the wall? Did you see it itself?
I managed to open a hole. I'm hoping.
What
you
was on the
would
other
be
side?
willing- That's what I want to find out. I'm hoping if you
It
wouldn't
wasn't a
mind
wall?
willing- There's some.
No.
There's something beyond.
We should check
There's
this
some kind of
out.
opening. Yes. I'm hoping you might be willing to lend me a bit of wood and cloth and some fire.
He says,
I could perhaps make a torch.
well, I have torches. He walks and he says, if I can assist you, I would like to come and inspect this as well. He walks down this hallway. Stay here or come with. It does not matter. I will get a torch. And he walks down this hallway. Oh wait, you guys can't see that.
Here.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the others and be like, just kind of look like, should we follow? Or should we wait?
No move. Nope.
All right, I'll wait then.
Okay, you guys are gonna stay in here? Jean is standing there, just kind of pacing and looking around. He's looking at you guys, just kind of muttering under his breath. Giant rat. I've never seen a giant rat like that size in my life, but I would make the greatest feast on the planet. I would love to have this rat as a dinner.
Can I interject in his thing and say, what's behind you, my friend? What's behind you?
He says,
there was a
this is the
door
door to the
there.
pool.
Oh, okay. The pool. Can one of us? Can you show us the pool? Can we open up and look in?
The pool isn't the pool where the rat is?
No.
Rat? No, there's no pool by the rat. That is the down area, the underbelly. The pool is this way. The pool is wondrous, but smells awful.
Okay. Does anyone want to check that out? Well, I'll position right here. I tell that to everyone. I'll stay right here.
I walk up and like, all right, show me this majestic pool.
Just don't go too far in.
Okay. Are you guys gonna go to the pool?
I
stay
think
right
I'm
here
gonna
and wait.
wait here for Pierre.
Okay.
I'm waiting too. You're on your own, Captain.
Oh heck yeah!
He says,
I'm
follow.
I'm when John Claude turns his back, I'm gonna just look at Vandal and be like, shake my head, no, and like slide my hand across my throat, like, no killing.
Exactly.
I kind of like wave my gun. I'm like, I'm out of bullets anyways.
I want to.
Captain, you should have 2 more magazines.
To be fair, I wasn't sure because I had 1 bullet and 2 clips. I didn't really check to see if the clips were full.
Yeah, they're. I checked when I looted them and distributed them. They should be 12 rounds according to.
Thank you.
The.
So what were you at? 9?
I had 1 bullet left. I fired that off, and now I have 2 clips.
Oh, okay. So you have more bullets.
And Yeah, and according to the gear guide, unless you want to lower the magazine size, the magazine is 12 rounds for the 9mm.
Okay.
And I think armor piercing is a smaller ammo clip. But anyway, so he strides forward, ignoring you guys, and walks through this doorway. And like leaves it ajar behind him.
Kind of follow behind.
Okay, it's an atrium. This is not relevant. This is not the right distance, but it's like another like a good like quarter-mile walk down this hallway that you're gonna go with this guy.
Okay, great.
It is dimly lit from the light coming from that doorway, and as you're walking, like maybe not a quarter mile, like I guess you guys like maybe a football field and a half distance.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe that's a quarter mile, but yeah. Like it's long enough that when you're at the other end of the hallway, the doorway is like very small behind you. Tiny. Almost unseen. And then he gets to the end of the you're walking all the way?
Yeah, I'm walking all the way.
Okay. He says
with my uneasiness about this guy, I will always have like my action dodge ready, just
sure, you're gonna hold action. You're gonna hold action against him. Yeah.
Just in case if he turns around, because this was a scheme.
You realize as you're walking that there's no like water in this alleyway, and yet it still smells like sewer.
Huh.
And it may actually smell stronger because the man in front of you also adds the smell of BO. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, as you get to the end of the hallway, he says, "Careful, the ledge is small," and he opens the door in front of him, and you step out into, or if you want to follow him out onto this. Yep.
I'm so curious, I can't even stop myself.
He steps out onto this area, and you step out. I'll put your character on there.
There you go.
And in front of you is a cavernous. You're standing on about a 2-foot ledge that goes off to your left a little bit, and onto your right, it's just a drops off into the water. And in front of you is this pool of sewage that's just, you can't see the end of it on the other side. And to your left, it just continues as far as you are able to see into the distance. And there's a ceiling probably a good 50 feet above you. It's very, very tall.
Okay.
And like, it reeks of sewage. And there's the water is very still, but it's not stagnant. Like it seems to be moving slightly, very slowly.
And I'm guessing since it's been so dark, I couldn't really see what's the water, like anything in it. It's kind of murky blackness.
It smells like sewage and it looks black. Yeah, you'd probably think to yourself, man, if I had a torch, this would be really nice. Jean says, "The pool," and then stops talking.
Yes, I see a giant source of water that could be called a pool. Thanks, John.
Yes.
Kind of warily walk along the edge.
Okay, you're gonna go that way?
Yeah.
You're gonna shimmy yourself another, 50 feet?
Oh, it's just... Right,
it's very slippery. Just as a heads up.
I'm gonna keep on going until like I hear like Pierre or the party members call out or whatnot. So I'm just gonna continue kind of going around the edge, scoping the pool out.
You're gonna keep going that way?
Yep.
You keep going.
How long do we say nothing, Brendan?
I'm waiting for Pierre. I haven't heard gunshots or yelling, so
I feel like I'm just gonna sit here.
Like, you keep going. You guys are just standing there waiting. You hear some shuffling, like stuff being moved around, just echoing down the hallway. And Vandal just keeps walking on this very thin ledge around this pool. And as you get another 10 or 15 feet down the edge, it drops off into the water again, and another 50 or so feet in front of you. Well, you can't even see it in front of you, but you see the water continue out another distance in front of you, and the ledge just stops.
I just kind of walk all the way back here. I'm like, not really much to look at here, eh? Just water.
He says the level changes and it rises and falls like tide, but supposedly the order says there is something on the other side, but we aren't able to reach it.
Why aren't you able to reach it? Can't you just swim?
I can't risk it. I don't know what's in there.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said that. So you're scared of the water, you're telling me?
It seems infectious, disease-ridden, dangerous.
As I kind of just like, oh, okay, yeah. And I just kind of go through the door again and kind of just get behind John here.
Well, Captain, to be fair, would you jump into a lake of liquid shit?
It sounds like he's about to, actually. As he's inspecting this, Pierre is walking back down the hallway. He's got a stick with like glops of something on the end of it, and he touches it to the embers in the fire, and it lights on fire. And he says, "I've got a torch. I found it. I've held on to this for a long time, but only now have I really needed it." He shouts down the open door and says, "Sean! Sean!" And without looking at you, Jean just runs past you, brushing you, and runs literally all the way down the hallway, and he says, "Ah yes, hello, Pierre." And just leaves you to your wiles.
I do not like these people. I can't wait to get the chance to kill them.
Can I just like listen around this room and like see if there's anything that would be noticeable or worthwhile for me to grab or pick up?
Roll a perception.
Okay.
As he does that, I'm just gonna explain to my viewer that this is mostly a like realistic world that's set 70 or 50 years in the future, so it's based a lot in reality where there's not a whole lot of craziness, but there are like, you know, radioactive things, and there is some robots. I mean, you know, there's still stuff around, but it's past the apocalypse of the virus that has killed about 70% of humanity, so that remaining population has devolved into like chaos and feudalism, you know, gang warfare basically. Okay, we'll go with your, wait, I didn't say 3 times. Oh wait, was that the last one that you did? 3?
Yeah, that was the last.
Okay, yeah. So you don't see a whole lot. Pierre, you're kind of like looking around, just like trying to see what you see, and Pierre's like, "What are you looking for?"
Okay. Oh, nothing. Just a blind man walking around. I gotta know my environment. You know, just understand.
What are you feeling for?
A chair bump my shin would suck. Bad.
That's true. No, not coronavirus. Okay, let's check this out. And he walks and leads you, or he just like walks ahead of all of you, assuming that you will follow him.
Yeah, okay. I'll follow up. I want to see this.
Yeah.
I pretty much just eye John down as I walk out of the room.
Oops, not the ladder. I'm not trying to move the ladder. Ah! Why can't I? Fucking thing. There we go. Nope. Well, you do not see the ladder move, but there you go. And he walks down in the depths of the hallway.
The mimic! Kill it!
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay. As you're going,
inside right here.
you walk all the way down into this hallway, and it's brightly lit now with his torch, and you see as you walk all the way down, he gets closer to the rat, and he starts slowing down as he sees this thing, like it's now not gnawing on the fence anymore, and it's behind the bars, watching this bright light come at you. As he starts to get closer, all you see is this head of this massive rat that looks like it has massive boils or growths on it, just covered in growths. And as he approaches with the light, it turns away and scuttles off into the distance of this thing. But as it scuttles off into the distance, you actually hear the footsteps stop, you know, maybe 100 feet off in the distance. The light's not penetrating it as the like angle of slope keeps going down, but it definitely seems to stop in the distance and stop moving. Just out of the reach of the fire, basically.
I'll look back to Vandal and say, don't reach through.
So maybe, just maybe, our friend there is photosensitive. Can't stand bright light. Maybe.
This is a possible observation. Pierre says, now show me, where is this wall opening? And he's looking around and he sees this newly shed brick wall and he says, wow, not sure how I didn't notice this putting up the barrier. And he sees the hole in the opening and he says, he peers through it. He says, there seems to be some sort of passage on the other side. Perhaps we could break down this barrier.
Got anything big or metal I can use? And I step forward to that side.
I do not. I only have a torch.
Well, I want to see if I can chip away a hole big enough for us to get through with the baton.
Okay, roll strength. Or roll unarmed. Are you just going to hit it, or are you going to like try and use the baton to chip at it?
I feel like hitting this would be really bad for my hand.
No, I mean with the baton.
Yeah, with the baton, I guess. Or just like, I don't know. Basically just trying to chip it away. I guess I'm not going to full on hit it. Or should I deal, is damage more worthwhile to hit on this? I don't know how this works.
I mean, just, you can swing at it and see what happens.
Alright, I'll swing at it with the baton so we can break it open.
Roll melee damage.
Alrighty. Damage or melee weapons?
Melee weapons, yeah. You hit it where the opening is. No disadvantage this time, right? Because it's bright.
Okay.
This is bright light. You hit right where the opening is, and you hit another brick, and it seems to, like, a few of the bricks kind of open up a little bit. The water in the walls has damaged the mortar enough that it seems like it's a little bit easier to break away. And you see that it's only one layer of bricks thick.
Is it big enough or wide enough, I guess, for me now to just like put my hands on either side of these, like this hole, and then push the whole thing? Just see if I can push that.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that.
Roll strength.
Okay.
You push another big chunk of bricks open, and it like clatters in onto the dirt floor behind it.
Okay, I look back. We still going through with this? Any objections? There was a big rat on that side. This could be worse.
Yep, it's for the fire. We just use that to our advantage.
Okay, well, you know, I don't want to lose a hand here. And these nice big new things, but okay, here we go. And so I wanna keep going.
I'm just saying, I cooed that rat over. I still have my hands.
Okay. I'm gonna keep trying to knock it over.
Okay. You keep going. About 10 minutes later, a rubble of brand new bricks is in front of you. There's about it looks like, I'm gonna reveal it a little bit. So this passageway is now, it's a dirt tunnel that is reinforced with some wood like staves, just kind of holding the dirt in place, but it's not a bricks wall, and not like, you know, it's not exactly representative of what this looks like.
Yep.
Okay. It's about a 6 foot high opening that he just uncovered with these bricks. That's a good idea, Great Caster.
Probably you guys want to do this, so I step back away from the thing.
Good job, Barman.
Pierre is standing there astonished by the opening, and he says, perhaps one of you fighters would like to take the torch first. I am not so good at fighting, if there is something on the other side.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take the torch.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you take the torch from him. Are you gonna go through it? Are you gonna go into it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow him.
I'm gonna take tentative steps. I've got my 9mm in my other hand.
I'll stay with you. I'll guard you. Vandal, you're on your own. That's what I say. I step close to you.
I just kind of eye Pierre. I'm like, oh, you coming?
Pierre's standing there thinking, yes. I think I can come. Yes, and he's gonna follow you into there.
Perfect. I'm gonna go right behind him. I'm just gonna keep the back safe, so you don't have to worry about any flanking.
Okay.
He's gonna continue standing, trustingly facing the direction of the other people.
This is a sighted guide technique, Brandon. Just FYI. Stay next to you.
Yep.
So you guys are gonna carry on. With the torch, you see just a very dimly lit, like roughly. Why can't I think of the word?
Circular area.
No, like dug out.
Okay.
Excavated, that's the word.
Thanks.
Roughly excavated area. These tubes are not in this wall. It's just a dirt cave, basically.
Yep.
And you see it going about 50 to 100 meters. Actually, it's about 200 meters in that direction. And then there's another dirt wall in front of you. It seems.
Can I perception check down just to be like, is there anything down there?
Yeah, roll a perception.
When I see if I can hear anything rushing towards us at mad speeds, you know?
You are not able to determine if there's anything down there.
Okay, I'm oblivious. Here we go.
You guys can all roll perception if you feel like it, but it looks like just a dark tunnel to you.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna creep forward.
Okay.
I'm
I
with
have
you.
my eyes on Pierre.
I'm right with you. I'm right with you.
Yeah, I'm not wanting. I'm like carefully walking, you know,
Okay.
scanning as the torch reveals more stuff in front of us.
Sure. Okay, you guys keep
And
walking.
you.
Pierre's walking along with you guys. As you get about 150 feet, you see it starts to turn in the same direction as the tunnel that you just came from. It's still dug out. It smells like dirt. It smells way better than the sewage that you just got from.
If we're lucky, this goes around the rat.
And if we're not, fuck it.
Then, if we're lucky, it's actually scared of the light.
Trapped beast.
Okay,
Second
as you turn the corner with the light source, you see another brick wall at the end of the like area that you're standing in. It's a very short distance.
If I go up and feel it, does it feel like there's another like patch job here?
Patch job? Yes,
Like-
it feels like new brick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
That's what I meant by like the other wall. It feels like there's a section of new brick here.
Yes, it seems that there's another section of new brick.
How long? Like, does it seem like this torch will last a while?
Yeah, it seems like it's pretty sturdy torch.
Okay. I'm gonna hand the torch to the barman here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, let me carefully. We've got another brick wall here. Let me chip away one brick to see if we have some friends on the other side.
Okay. Keep
Uh,
that in mind.
do you want to roll a perception check first?
Yeah, I'll roll a perception before I start doing anything.
I'm not going to. I trust him.
Yeah, no, that does not work.
Well,
And that does not work. You do not sense anything on the other side, but the Pierre says, "It seems we may have walked the full distance of our trap." Interesting. Why is this cave here?
Maybe to avoid whatever's in that room.
Well, if we know that it's a rat, and it's this cave may have been set up by people who knew the rat's existence before us. I wonder if they were trying to kill it with the water.
Well, it seems fairly diseased.
Trying to drown it, maybe.
Well, the water does rise and fall at different intervals during the day. Perhaps they were hoping the water would rise and flood it. I don't think so. Maybe. I've never seen it rise that high anyway.
Well, I want to take that bit of scrap metal from earlier, and I just want to like cut the mortar out around a single brick so I can like tear through.
Sure. As you're doing that, it takes about 15 minutes because it's like still mortar, and you're doing it gently for some reason. Good reason for sure.
I want to see what's on the other side before we bust open something that could.
While he's doing that, do you guys ask Pierre anything? Do you talk to him at all? Are you just waiting for him to finish?
I don't suppose I could hear his heart rate.
No, you don't. I mean, why would you want to? You can hear his heart rate. You could check and see if he's. I mean, if you feel like it.
I don't know, freaking out. No, I'll
he does look relatively calm at this point, kind of more inquisitive than anything.
Okay, can I try to proceed through the door? Because I think I'm gonna, at this point, like, step forward and listen while Price is doing his thing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perception check or?
Yeah. Okay,
right.
you hear fast rushing water, and that's about it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see much, so you guys got to make the play here. What are we doing?
Well, eventually he breaks through one of the bricks, and it clatters onto other bricks on the other side of the wall,
Okay.
onto the floor.
I'm gonna try to listen in. Not
You can take your torch and look through it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll shine the
Okay.
light over.
You
light over to it.
pull the torch down enough so that it is able to shine behind your head, and you see just more sewer on the other side.
Can I get like any kind of like angle towards this way through the hole to
Yeah.
like, see if there's a wall here or anything?
Yeah, you can do that. I would say in the dim light, you are able to see another gate just about 10 feet away from you, but it's very dimly lit.
All right. It looks like there might be another gate trapping that rat in there. I think I will preface this, gentlemen. I think it may be safe to open up this wall. I make no guarantees, though.
Well, Vandal.
I can do it. I don't care.
Okay. I'm gonna start chipping away. And the torch start beating on with my baton.
I'm gonna walk behind Pierre because I do not trust him to have him behind my back.
I'm just gonna stand a little bit
Guess
behind Ollie
in the middle.
with
Fuck
the
it.
torch and
I lean back and just
my
say,
9mm just ready.
Before I start hitting that tune bar, I stretched up and say, just FYI, we just met, but the person that we just super recently met, I don't trust yet. Just FYI. So just maybe you guys keep an eye on him just in case things go weird. And I then start chipping away. I'm chipping away now.
Okay. Pierre is looking at you, and he says, if we were able to kill that rat, we would be feasting for a long time.
Okay.
Well,
All right,
unless
all right.
you've got some more heavy ordnance besides what we've got on us, that ain't gonna happen.
Well, maybe at least we could find some water. Anyway, carry on with the bricks. And he kind of just mulls it over in his head as he's talking to you. He's kind of just talking into the wall in front of you rather than looking at someone in specifically. And within 30 minutes, you break down that wall, and the chunks of bricks clatter in front of you. Some splash into the sewer in front of you, and the light illuminates the rest of this area that you're standing in.
And there's 70 rats. Motherfuck!
As it opens up, you're able to see that the sewer is there, and there's another gate in front of this rat that is the rat is now somewhere in between those two sections of gate, but you're not still able to see because the other side is now darkened again.
All right.
I will stride through.
Okay, you're gonna go through
I'll follow
that.
our barman with the torch.
Which way? Left or right?
Pierre says,
Oh, I'm asking them.
farther this way is where the opening is for the restaurant. Somewhere down here anyway, I remember it being. And the light is illuminating down this passageway into an opening alcove down here.
Go
You're able to
straight
see
ahead
that
there,
way?
barman.
Okay.
Like there's
I'm gonna wander carefully, cautiously, not super much, but so like I know.
So who has the light now?
Stuff in the water?
I do.
He does. I'm gonna hand it
Okay.
to me. I'll walk back. Be like, do you want to hand this light to me?
no. I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, I suppose I don't
Okay,
need it, but, you know.
so, oh wait, hold on. You know what? I need to fucking, sorry, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, Kevin, back up a little bit.
Okay. Is there a giant monster eating me?
No,
Right.
but I just forgot to add something real quick. This, oops. As you walk forward, this area seems like it's got water filling the area. So to say, like, you see that this walkway is like literally just descending into it. It looks like it's flooded.
Okay.
That's sort of like it's you know. And Pierre stands there and says, I've not seen this area in a long time, so I'm not certain what it should look like, but I don't think the water should be there.
You said something about draining some water.
Well, I don't know, but I think the control panels should drain water or raise it, but it only does it irregularly for us, and I've never been able to control it myself.
Well, you said you wanted a wrench to drain something earlier.
Yes, well, I was hoping I could force my way into the control panel and open it from that way, but I've not been able to yet. And there's some levers and knobs that I'm not certain what do it, and I'm not skilled enough to try and flick them.
Alright. He's talking about that control panel back in the room, right? That.
Yeah, you know that he's talking about that.
Yeah. Alright, Alright. Oh, Pierre, come with me. Let's go see if we can solve both our problems.
Okay, where are you going?
I want to walk back to the control room and see if I can... Yeah, see if I can maybe drain this tunnel.
You guys are gonna try and do that?
I'm gonna wander back with you, yeah.
Okay. Vandal, are you going that way? Or are you gonna try and swim in the murky, brackish sewage water? You can.
I'm gonna, if I do that, I'm gonna do it in probably in that pool of water.
Okay. So you guys all go back into the atrium. You follow him all the way.
I'll say, hey guys, do we know what is this lab? Like what this is?
It's sewage control. Water treatments.
But why would they have sewage control in the sewer? That kind of seems like counterproductive.
Has anyone?
Not...
There's some very large sewers.
Yeah, not when you're trying to control local pumping stations.
Can we shine the light into this area at all?
Well, this is about.
So you guys bring the torch in
we
here.
have a light now. But we have a light now.
Yeah, you guys bring the light torch in here, and it shows that there are a bunch of like tall cylinders sticking out of the water with control wheels on them. It's yeah, and so you're able to see the full scope of the room, basically.
Okay. Well, what we do, friends?
Yeah, what do you
Seems
do?
like we should turn those wheels and that's in the water there.
How do we get in there? I already turned some knobs earlier, and they made some weird sounds.
Alright.
Want to go
Can
back
I
and search
have-
more of the tunnel?
Yeah. Can I have another look at these control panels, Reed, and see if I can find anything for like drainage or pump down or anything like that?
Yeah, sure. Roll perception or engineering, actually. Oh yeah, you are able to discern that there are most of these controls are for output pumps, and you are also able to notice that there's no. It does not seem that there's any power to this circuit board yet.
Okay. Does it look like this desk over here is a series of power breakers then?
Yes, there does seem to be some levers, switches, and, you know, they do seem like they might be power breakers.
Okay. Alright. Can I tell by looking at them, or do you want me to roll to see, like, to switch these systems on? Actually, is what I'm looking to do.
You can roll to engine. I would say you think one of them, there's three switches. You think one of them may turn on power, one of them may turn on the pumps, and one of them may control the circuit board. But you're not certain which one, and the labels are all scuffed off. They may have been applied with poor adhesive.
Can I tell which way is on or off for these?
You are not certain. Perhaps roll engineer insight to see if you remember. You just have a general intuition of which way is which. You think
I succeeded on.
Yeah, you think the away from you position is on.
Okay, and there's 3 switches. Are all of them on, or all of them
No,
off?
they're in the position shown. 2 down, 1 in the middle, facing up.
All right. Can I take the other 2 and flip them up?
You want to do that? Go for it.
Yep.
So you flip them up, and when you flip the first one, you hear the sound of a distant motor start running somewhere.
Okay, so maybe power. All right, that's good. Maybe generator. And when I flip the other.
Go ahead. Flip the other one. The lights, the buttons on the circuit board and the control board seem to flicker on, and the pillars in front of you actually lower into the water.
Okay. Sweet.
And the handles of these things go under the water, probably about 3 feet now.
All right, if I come back to this, can I turn the pumps on? The output pumps?
So you see that there's a bunch of different things controlling pipes. You're not certain of it, which is which yet, but they have a bunch of acronyms next to buttons that you think are like on-off switches for different systems.
Okay. Can I get a list of just what acronyms I can read?
Oh, I don't have acronyms.
You just said they're acronyms.
Oh, hey, Greystar, thanks for the sub. Or
They were
the
letters
follow.
or names.
I would say they are like... I'd say they seem to correspond to cardinal directions.
Okay.
And
is this map oriented north to south?
roughly, yeah.
Okay. Can I tell about anything that I think might be 2 systems to the west of us?
Yeah, there's some that are labeled W.
Okay. When I'm looking at this, are these like industrial switches where you got that big red and green button for on and off for a system?
Yeah. Wait, say that again?
Okay. Just like big, obvious buttons, like one is green, one is red, one for on, one for off.
No, but they're like oriented on top of each other, and they're both white.
Okay, and I can't tell which one's on, which one's off.
No.
Okay. Well, I will try to press one of them labeled W and see if I hear anything.
Okay, you press it. As you press it, the water flow. You're not able to discern much. You see one of the pillars rise up out of the water again. You see that pillar rise up out of the water. Also, what are you guys doing while he's doing this? Are you guys just like hanging around watching?
Yeah, pretty much more or less. I'm kind of enthralled because I have no idea.
I'm blind. I just
This is true. You're able to hear stuff in the water moving around.
That and I always have a watchful eye on Pierre. Like I'm always have my gun slightly cocked in his direction.
Hey Vandal.
Yeah.
Vandal. So there's some other gates and entrances way back here and way over there, right? Is it not? Want to go explore? This is happening. Wander over. I want to wander over here, Reed, and then start walking down this way. See what I can find.
You guys gonna walk down there?
Yeah, and I kind of lean over to Price and be like, fire twice if he turns on you. I don't trust him. I kind of keep walking.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna nod.
Reed. Yeah,
Yep.
it's his stream, so he's responding as well. And I'm a moderator in a stream, so I can.
I will press the other button that I pressed before to see if it
he's doing
lowers
something
back
different, and
down.
we're doing something different. We're
The one below it or the same one?
right now.
Just the one below it.
I've been making
If-
like he made really good dynamic choices.
Like, can I tell?
Play,
like,
talking with someone that was.
can I see if that's the same system? Is what I'm trying to say. Like, are those two buttons that seem to correspond to the same?
Yeah. So that one lowers the pillar back into the water.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to lower that back down.
Yeah.
No, these are smite
And
people.
You
Smite,
think?
smite.
Okay, roll
I think he was
roll
smite.
engineering one more time.
Ask. That's bullshit. I'm waiting. What was that?
Yes. Success.
You think that these buttons control the pillars themselves, and that you think the wheels, so the pillars seem like they might be what control the water itself, the flow of water.
Yeah, which is
Like
why
they
I
might
want
be
that back down.
valves.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can just wade into this water.
You're gonna go into the brackish water. Okay, roll a endurance.
There doesn't seem to be any other choice, man.
Roll an endurance.
Damn it.
Okay,
Actually, I have decent endurance.
that is rough, but you're gonna feel some illness roll over you, like you've been poisoned, and you can just leave it at that for now. Hold on.
Oh, wonderful. I'm getting rads, aren't I?
No, but you're being poisoned.
Cool.
That's for sure. How do I fucking click on this? Hold up. So you're poisoned. There we go.
Alright, can I try and close this valve? Since
Yeah, you can roll strength to try
enjoying
and close
the
it.
effects.
Which direction? Wait. Well, yeah, that's fine. Good. You succeed in turning it. But which direction do you turn it?
I want to try and tighten it, close it off.
So you're gonna do it counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
You're gonna roll it clockwise?
Yeah, I'm trying to close the valve, not open it.
Okay. You tighten it, and the water level in this pool lowers, and you hear gushing of water start flowing faster down the south west river.
Okay, then I'll turn it back the other way.
While you're doing that, you hear the echoes of a squeak coming from the way that you just came from.
Oh, am I drowning the rat?
I don't know, but you hear echoes of the squeak coming from that way, and you hear the water flow increase in that direction.
When I hear the squeak, I'm gonna stop, wait, and listen.
Okay.
And I want to listen to see if I start to hear like gurgling or panic screeching, like something's drowning.
Okay. Roll me perception. And while you are doing that, you guys are up here following this walkway.
Yep.
And you are continuing down this walkway another 500 or 600 feet. And you come out across this edge of this ledge over here. And you see a board going, like, laying into the water at a steep angle. Probably a good 70 degrees into the water. It looks like it's just descending into the water. And there's this pathway ends and drops off into the water, and it just kind of branches out on either side, also dropping off into the water.
Okay.
And this is this echoing chamber that you walk into.
All right. Well, anything, Vandal? I'm assuming there's water right in front of me, and I'm kind of afraid to inch too much further forward.
Nah, you're good. You can take one more step forward.
Okay, I take one more step forward.
You splash into the murky water and
As you just hear me cackling.
roll
To
endurance.
the gut.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
I'm
You're
a
a beefy
dick.
boy.
I want everyone to know it.
I have no health.
You succeed.
Still hurt. Oh, okay, cool.
You can climb out of the water if you feel like it. You can also just hang out in the water and check it out if you want.
There's still sewage though, right?
It is still sewage, yes.
Yeah, I get the fuck out of the water.
Okay. You're still listening to this squeaking sound coming from this hallway, and it does not seem to be changing besides the fact that it's not going away.
Okay, it just has increased but hasn't gotten like any more fever. It's just like surprised. There's just like squeaks.
Yeah, it's just squeaking, like screeching all the way down, but it's not like stopping yet.
Can this valve turn more in that direction?
Yes, it can.
I will increase the flow then and see if I can drown this.
All right, roll strength. Actually, fine. You succeeded once. You can keep turning it. It's fine. It's for the initial breaking of resistance and rust anyway. So, yeah, you can continue doing it clockwise. And the level of water. The level of water in this section is decreasing in where you're standing. It's now at about your waist, and the water flow. There's a pump where you're right about here is increasing the flow down this drainage area, and the squeaking is increasing in intensity, and now you're hearing like distant splashing as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until I'm fairly certain that it has just. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna ask Pierre. Pierre, I think we may have found a way to kill the rats. Go check it on it.
Ah, excellent. I will check out this rat situation. One moment. As he walks away, checks this out. You're gonna wait a minute, and
I'll wait.
As you guys are up here, are you doing anything at the pool area?
Well, I just splashed in it and now covered in shit and am pissed off.
Yes, covered in
So
foul
I
odor
have
water.
Got up, and then anything on me I try to slug off and slide off onto Vandal, and I say nothing and I just sigh and I go, such a child, and I keep walking back, and I'm leaving him. He's on his own.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna walk back to the control room?
Yeah, I'm just wandering back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, once I get back there, I'll just ask what's going on.
Okay. As you walk back in, you ask what's going on.
Well, I think I found a way to drain or raise water in various areas, and currently we may be having some rat soup.
And Pierre comes back and he says, "It seems to be foundering, but I don't know how much longer it's going to be able to survive. I don't think that rat can swim."
Okay.
And he says, "What do the other wheels do? I wonder."
I believe they
might open and close grates. Be careful.
Yeah, I believe they open and I believe these are the pump flow valves. So I'll say while we wait for that rats to drown, what did you find up north?
Oh, the other pathway just connects to that grand pool that John showed me.
A bunch of shit.
That pool that you said needed to be drained, right, Pierre?
Yes. That pool waxes and wanes, but it's never empty. And I would always want to cross it, but I've not been able to.
I'll go to this valve.
Okay.
Since it seems like clockwise increased the pump, I'll try and turn this one counterclockwise, see if I can lower the flow rate.
Okay. You roll strength again. You do not seem to be able to budge this one. It's rusted shut.
Anyone else want to come take a dip and try and help me bust this wheel open?
I hear grunting and struggling, and I sigh and shake my head and gently step in the pile of shit.
Roll endurance.
Motherfuck. Is it minus like 8 because I'm depressed?
You are now poisoned as well.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to my house.
My shoulder wound that's been bleeding out is filled with shit now.
Well, that's
over.
not my fault.
Move over. Hey,
You
move
guys said
over.
we can probably help each other with this.
Okay,
Oh.
so I do it myself. I'm going in. I'm rolling strength.
All right.
I'm mad. Vandal pushed me in. Nah, I'm mad and I slipped.
All right. Oh, can we both work together to turn this thing Reed?
Yes, you can try to turn it both, and you succeed. You break through,
Okay.
and when you turn it clockwise or counterclockwise?
Yes.
Clockwise.
Counterclockwise, because I'm trying to lower the rates. Low rates.
Okay, the water level raises up in where you're standing. The flow rates behind you on the pump below where you're standing seems to slow down slightly, but the one in front of you is also slowing down right here.
Okay.
How many turns did you turn it?
I think I want to just keep turning it until it seems like this flow is like very low or almost non-existent, if possible.
Okay.
Obviously, I realize that this pool is going to raise, so either until this stops or until like it would be like obviously unsafe for us to
Okay.
to be here.
You turn it one more time, about another 180 degrees. The pool starts to rise a little bit faster, and this pump area though is almost a trickle now.
Okay.
Vandal, are you still? You're back in this control room.
I'm just beside Pierre watching him.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just helping out.
Sorry to sound needy, but I'm getting kind of hungry. Is it alright if I just go make some food or something?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm not super proud about that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Probably gonna be here a while anyways, so go for it.
All right, I'll go. I think I'll
Not that
just
much
shout,
bet. Oh, what's that?
I think I'll just shout to Pierre and ask him to go check his pool.
Oh, excellent. I will check. He walks off. As he's walking off, you note that he's very assured in his steps, seeming as he's walked this area many, many times before. He comes back screaming, "It's emptying! Hallelujah! It's almost empty now. I think we might be able to cross it."
Well,
As you do that, though, you hear the squeaking sounds from where you were hearing it earlier seemingly increase in volume, and the splashing seems to stop.
okay.
Has my tape popped?
You are not able to hear the tape from here. I will just be able to tell you.
I'll be honest, Kevin. I don't think I can get out of this room.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right. Let's go have a look at what may be beyond here.
All right, so you guys are gonna walk out?
I sense since Captain's AFK, can you just have him, Vandal, follow with us?
Yeah, he's fine. You can follow. All
Can you
right.
figure out this poison situation too?
You'll have to figure that out. Yes.
We've just taken a dunk in toxic shit, Kevin. We're
Yeah.
some antibiotics, some clean water,
That means they're
Alright,
poisoned.
I'm gonna.
So as you guys walk in, you see with your bright shining lights, the pool has emptied enough that there is now concrete platforms in a odd pattern across here. But it's a good huge pool that has been emptying slowly, but relative, with some haste for a large-sized pool.
Pierre.
Still
what
smells
is
just
supposed to be
terrible.
beyond here?
I'm
I
still
haven't
wondering,
been
but-
beyond, but I think there might be some kind of order. The order set it up before I was here, so I'm not certain. Okay, who's got the torch again?
I do, and I'll follow
And I'm just wandering
Okay.
in.
Mr.
Carefully.
Monk here.
Okay.
Mr. Magoo.
You guys are gonna try and jump across. All right. As you get to the end of this,
I personally will be following these nice boards and pipes and things that seem to be nice crossing points.
As you get to the end of this, you see the other end lit up by the flames of the torch, and there seems to be a good 5-foot gap between the bottom where you're standing and the top ledge. But it does seem like it's in jumping distance if you want to try and jump and grab onto it.
Well, after you. I don't know where you're jumping. I'll have to hear you. So I step aside and let him go first.
Would just to be honest, what kind of check would this be? I just want to see how confident my character might feel in.
Probably would be an agility check.
I have a lot of agility. I would feel pretty confident, like half confident.
Yeah, I feel slightly more than confident.
Okay.
If I miss, like, is this how deep do I think this water trench in front of me is?
It looks still pretty deep.
All right, how far is this gap?
About
5 feet.
About 4 feet away from you and about 5 feet up. Like if you reached up with your hands, it would be kind of where your like elbow is, maybe.
Okay. What I'm just trying to establish is if I hand Kevin the torch, just in case I miss, do I think he'll be able to hand it back to me?
In the water?
Up on the ledge. No, if I'm up on the ledge, like from this platform, do you think if I leaned over and reached out?
Yeah, you probably could pass it off. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not 5 feet.
Yeah.
Like it's like at the top of your head, kind of just off in the distance.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that because you said that the distances aren't what they seem. I just want to make sure that the gap as well wouldn't. Yeah. All right. I'll hand the torch to Ollie and see if I can make this jump.
Okay. Roll some agility. Okay, you jump and grab onto the ledge, but it's damp and slippery, and you fall into the water, and now are bobbing into the water.
Attempt to catch him?
No.
As he falls? Darn.
You're still firmly planted on this.
Can I get back out and make another attempt?
Sure.
Because
you're covered in sewage sludge now. Yeah, you can do that.
Can I make an attempt now that he's done it? And so he's like climbing out. He's going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hand me the torch, please, Ollie, if you're gonna make that.
Yep. I hand it over to him, and then I leap.
And you succeed. You grab onto the ledge, and you're now up. Pull yourself up onto this dank, sweaty ledge.
Dank, sweaty ledge on there, and the light extends. I can't see it, but they can, right?
Did you say you had the torch, or does Brandon?
Oh, I handed it over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I can hand it.
Back to me. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hand it back to him.
Over to him.
Okay.
With him standing up there, can I see anything?
So now he's got it. You see a passageway about 100 feet, 200 feet going into the distance, and some stairs rising up into the, like, it just raises up.
Alright, I will attempt to make the leap again.
Okay, go for it. Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you advantage, like if he has his hand able to grasp onto it, but that's fine. You succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay, you're up there.
We're all covered in shit except for the one dude, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for Vandal. In fact,
he's got an
agility of 10, so yeah, he makes it easily. In fact, he probably should have gone first, but that's fine. And I'm gonna say with all of you able to be up there, I'm gonna say you help. Pierre says, perhaps give an old chap a hand.
I'll lean back to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll reach out and like go to yank him up.
Okay, you all help him up and are now safely on this platform, and you guys can walk down it if you feel like it.
Might as well.
Yeah, slowly.
Okay.
Yeah,
as you walk, you're gonna go up the stairs.
I'm right.
Do you want to do any sort of investigation or checks or anything?
I want to listen. I want to perceive anything.
Okay, roll a perception check, all of you.
Yet. There we go. You're ahead of me anyways.
I'm gonna just do it for Vandal. Wait. Okay, so you guys aren't able to hear any sort of sounds except for slight flow of water coming into the pool, like flowing away down behind you.
All right. Well, as we climb the stairs, then what do
You
we
guys see a room with a circular ring of water that's just bubbling up out of the water well. It is still brackish sewage water, but you see as the light illuminates, there's some pipes going around the corners. You see crates and barrels filling this room. This is not representative of how much crates and barrels there are in here.
Okay. So, nice.
I want to wander over and rip off the lid of the first one.
Now, actually, Kevin,
Yeah.
before you do that, I'm gonna say, because
Pierre is standing in awe at all of this loot. He's just like,
I do actually need to leave for work in like 20 minutes, so I'd say this might be a nice stopping point before we start going through this nice, lovely room.
That's fine.
A nice, loving room.
Yeah, it sounds like that's a good place to pause. You guys are very close to being out of here, so it's a good idea.
I just let Captain know, so he's good. We're good to stop. Cool.
All right.
Good session.
Yeah, you guys made it through most of this section so far, and probably are almost out.
Yeah. Like,
Seems that way. Hopefully with some good supplies.
The
Yeah.
nerd
Wasn't sure
came
where
in
that was gonna
handy.
The what?
The nerd came in handy.
Yes. Exactamundo.
I wasn't sure
Thank
what was
you,
gonna
Rick.
happen. I was like, oh god.
Well, you know, he could have turned it the wrong way and flooded it, but he turned it the right way.
The nerd was careful. The nerd
was
tested
careful,
things.
yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff. Alright, so you guys are just poisoned and hopefully are going to find some good stuff in there, and we will end it for the day.
Antibiotics.
We can figure out on TeamSpeak some other time when it's good. Hopefully maybe next week sometime.
Yeah.
As far as I know, this time next week, same day, should work for all of us. As far as I know, I don't
Yeah,
think
it should be.
Unless I do
work
something
schedule
like a-
changed.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we can work it out.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for watching Greycaster. I'm going to end the stream on a good note here.
Yep.